Welcome to Boxing Fans Talk TV. I'm your host, TDT. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Talk about some other stuff too. Try to bring it up, but I have to ask, contract or no contract? That is the question. I have to ask it. And I know a lot of people out there have asked it. I try to wait and see how the dust settled before I got into it. But first, you guys know the drill. Let's turn to it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there. I really don't know what's going on. It's a glitch in my StreamYard or something because it keep cutting off the intro. I'm not gonna play it again. But welcome back. I hear myself through my speakers and all that. I hope you guys hear me too. Um, I don't know really. Oh shit. this one, this damn thing going crazy. Oh my goodness. I don't know whether to go out and come back in. Oh, okay, I'm probably gonna go out and come back in because y'all to see what's going on over here. I can't control nothing. The channel, the thing is shaking like it's going having a conniption fit. I probably can hear me. So I'm because I need to be able to control this panel. I'm gonna end the broadcast and I'm gonna go out and come back in. Hopefully you guys okay. Damn, I just hit that and it stopped. Hold tight, let me see. It's still messing up. I'm gonna end. Oh, it won't let me end it. Oh shit. Crazy. Hold on. Won't let me end it. Reload site. It stopped it. Whoa. That was some crazy mess. So I ain't have to start over. I just reloaded. Okay. That's a new tactic I'm gonna try when it does things. I don't even know what be going on with StreamYard. Maybe they bog down on a daily basis. Anyway, this is the top of the show. Y'all know what we talk about all the time. Do a water check. Water check. I'm up to my 10th bottle. In fact, I had a banana today. I didn't even drink my juice today. I had appointments this morning, so um, I don't really thought I ate today. You know, when you ain't trying to think about food, you'll never really be eating. Have anybody noticed that? But if I say, "Oh, I'm only gonna eat that and eat this," man, you be more hungry. But yeah, I actually had to go to the ER, get that cocktail as I usually do. My throat starts closing up. This time I had a little pain on both sides, but I'm alright. It's my usual, but it's starting to get better because it's been a little bit time before the last time I went in, so I know it's getting better for the season. That is. Anywho, water check. Y'all know the two times I always advocate that if you don't drink water, but you know you're gonna give it an effort, and your effort might be I'm gonna drink a little bit of water. Do first thing in the morning before your toes hit the ground, drink your 8 ounces of water. And at night before you go to sleep for good, like real sleep, not a nap, not just laying in the bed looking at TV or doing anything else. When you're actually about to go to sleep, drink some water. I'm telling you, water moves stuff. It be cleaning stuff out. It's a life sustainer. A lot of stuff going on in your sleep, like rejuvenating, recharging, revamping, cleaning out your system, burning hella calories. You need that water to move stuff around. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you drink it at night is so when you get up in the morning, all that stuff the water moved around, it come on out of you. You know. Plus, the reason why you drink it in the morning is so you can replenish what you just excreted. So drink your water. You never know; it may save your life. Um, so we're gonna get into the show. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sorry for the glitches if y'all seen it. I wasn't doing it. Trust me. Um, but I just reloaded the page and I didn't have to sign out. So thank you guys for coming in. Please hit the like button, share button, and subscribe. If you've already subscribed, you locked in. You ain't gotta do that no more. But do hit the like button and on the replay, leave a comment. Leave a comment under the YouTube video that you're watching in replay. Tell me what you think. Send comments to my that's what most of y'all do anyway. Y'all send me private comments. So keep doing that. Now yesterday's show, we had a few things to talk about. And I noticed, ATL made a good suggestion. He wanted to talk about the contract thing. A lot of people have jumped on it and already talked about it. Nothing wrong with that. I try to wait. This is just me. Nothing fantastic or spectacular. I just try to wait till everything play out because I don't want to jump the gun and say something and then come back later and be like, man, your credibility. I worry about shit like that. So we're gonna talk about this contract and or lack thereof. But I say, the best way to do it is to put it in factual, actual terms. Hit that like button when you step in this square circle. ATL say he coming through, and there he is. What's up, King? So I'm gonna go ahead and invite him in. So there's the link. But first, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna set it up because I don't want us to be all in our feelings. Some of us are Earls fans and some of us are Bud fans. But the best way to talk about them too is to talk factual. And then let you, the person listening or watching, decide whether or not how you see it. But just give you the facts, because facts are undefeated. Facts are always undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So Earl Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. This is the big fight to make. This is what we waiting on as boxing fans. We're waiting on this, right? So the first and numero uno question to ask is, has there been a contract sent? And you guys that's watching, because I know some of you guys watching, y'all reckless eyeballing is what you're doing. Come in and hit the like button, share button. Come on, hit the like button. Chat, get in the chat. I don't even turn the phone on no more because don't nobody how to use it, but I should. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure I turn that on. See if I still can do it. It's been a while. I'm gonna turn this phone on so people can use that. You know, you can use the phone as a vehicle to make your voice be heard. Ain't nobody gonna know your phone number. I don't tell your phone number. You know what I'm saying? You'll be anonymous like a mug. You can say what you want. You know, I'm testing to see if the ring it works. Y'all hear that ring? So the phone is on. If y'all want to come through, you know, y'all can do it that way too. You'll be anonymous. So my Facebook is going to the YouTube. Hit the live icon. Hit that like and subscribe. Come on. Do that. Stop reckless eyeballing from Facebook. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump to YouTube and just hit the like and subscribe button. Okay? So we know Errol Spence and Bud Crawford is the biggest fight that's on the horizon. And the biggest question right now is, has there been a contract sent? PGH Big Dog is in the building. What's popping, King? And I want you guys to answer that. Now, if you answer that, you got to tell me why you say that and where's your proof. And come on, like I said, you could call it in. I ain't gonna tell nobody your phone number. You know, it's anonymous. You can beam in and use your picture like I'm doing right now. None of us gonna see you. And we're gonna give you an opportunity to speak your piece. What's up, Shouty?
What up, Queen?
What's going on, man? Damn, Shouty, ATL, Shouty, Bud Capping.
Hey, Bud Capping Shouty.
Yeah, I know all the names. So if we're gonna do it like this. I don't know if you've been hearing me, ATL. I figured you were, but we're gonna ask these questions that you were suggesting that we should come on and talk about. But we're gonna ask questions. But we're gonna say you guys got to tell us why and where's your source. We're not gonna beat you up. ATL ain't gonna beat you up. Neither am I. Your opinion or how you see things is just how you see things. It's just your perspective. So don't be afraid to call in. Stop reckless eyeball and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you subscribe, you already locked in. Hit that leasy. You know how I said, lean on that leasy when you come into the heezy. Hit the like button when you step in my square circle. Don't be afraid, because ain't no beating you up over here. You see what you see. I just need to hear why and what's your source. PGA said, why is Bud holding up the damn fight? PGH, when you say that,
Big Dog, what up?
you gotta explain why you say that. And then you said reports Bud had the offer sheet weeks ago. He is ducking. Now, PGH, where's your proof? What reports? Because from now on, I'm gonna tell y'all what I do when I come on the show. I read all day. I read. I look at clips. Try to look at clips of the actual person. That's who I'm gonna be talking about. I say I look at clips, but I read all day. And I'm gonna start. I used to didn't say it, but I'm gonna start saying it according to this person, so y'all can see where I get what source I'm naming.
PH Big Dog.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? We need to get this info.
Yeah.
That what the show about.
That's what we trying to say. Because
I
whatever
want to
you
see
guys
what's
say,
holding up the fight too.
but yeah, whatever you say, me and PGH, me and ATL Shawty, we gonna write it down. We're gonna actually go look at that source and see if it's credible. Because there's a thing called credible sourcing, you guys, and there's a thing to call that's not credible source, or should I say it, peer review, or secondary review. I think it's called. secondary, but you got peer review, and then you got the others that's not peer review. And peer review means people that has credibility who have read what that source and say, "Yep, that's credible. We can vouch for it. We actually seen the proof and this, that, and other." And sometimes when we come on here, we say sources say, "Well, name the sources."
Source.
Your question was why? Because I said I'm going to do it as a question base and like talk about facts because facts are undefeated. Just so everybody on the same page, facts should always be, but it is undefeated. We ain't gonna live in this chaotic where I'm not joining this
PH Big Dog. I seen that video. I seen
video.
that video. It was on Fight Hype. I think it was the night of the Charlo fight. The Charlo and the Castano fight. They Fight Hype had interviewed Errol Spence, and he said he signed the contract. He was just waiting on Terrence Crawford.
But while we waiting on PGH ATL, can you look that up and send me a link in the private chat, and I will certainly play it.
Let me look at it.
Like, look,
I remember because I watched the fight. I remember.
I believe while you looking it up, get to the part that play because I can't play no long clips. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they gave me my first copyright fucking Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah, because I always play knockouts, but there don't be no sound, and then I guess I did it too long. Motherfucker goddamn copyright playing my
ass. That's crazy. Because YouTube is big for showing people playing their video games. How they get away with it? That's why I said this shit is confusing.
I'm like, damn, it was a Tank fight, but I did the same thing with the Floyd fight, but y'all ain't flag Floyd. Like, what the fuck?
They into flagging now because they tired of shit. PGA says Spence just did an interview.
I think it's because I got like.
Hold on. Let me see what PGA saying. PGH Big Dog is saying Spence just did an interview and said he signed his portion. I think it was on Fight Hype. The fight down. ATL, you can mute yourself when you looking for it, because get to the actual part. Give me a little sentence or two before he said, during when he said it, and then after, so we can keep it in context. Show me that he did his part. So Fight Hype. So you're not saying reports say PGH. You're saying
hold on, let me see.
Say it.
Let me see.
That's what he's saying. So I want all y'all to recognize that. PGA saying in his statement, he said reports are Bud had the offer sheets weeks ago. Is he ducking? So he's asking the question. But reports or Spence, he has clarified. Spence just did an interview and said he signed his portion. I think it was on Fight Hype. So his source is the horse's mouth that he's saying that, because I have a video to play that just happened May 29th, and y'all know today, May 31st. So that's 2 days ago. But he's saying that he saw Fight Hype where Spence said, I signed the contract. Or because when you say the offer sheets, that's different than the contract. That's term sheets. PGH, I don't know if I think you know it, because I don't want to talk to you like you don't know, because you know shit probably more than me when it comes to boxing period. But I think you know that a term sheet and a contract is two different things. A term sheet is what you send over to give the other person your ideas or what you thinking and how it should go. But it's a negotiation. It's a part of negotiation. Then the other person will come back and say, yeah, I agree with all of this, but I don't agree with that. And then they use that term sheet to build a contract. But a term sheet is not a contract. And I just need y'all to know that. Hit that like button. So while ATL is looking for it, I'm gonna say my piece. And I'm gonna circle back to the question, but I'm gonna answer your question. Reports are Bud had an offer sheet weeks ago. Is he ducking? Nobody's ducking when somebody send an offer sheet or term sheet. That's the negotiation process. So if he's engaging in the negotiation process, and we know that because who said it? What's his name? Steven Espinoza. Other credible sources on Earl team include Earl. You know, and Bud hasn't said much about it, but he hasn't refuted it either. So what we can say at this point, 9 times out of 10, negotiations is happening. But that's not how you say, is he ducking? Because I don't know what you get from, I don't know how you come to the conclusion, or maybe you can explain that better. He gets an offer sheet, he's working out the kinks, but how did that turn into ducking? Is he ducking? A contract hasn't been sent. You're negotiating. If you say, I like this or I don't like that, you're negotiating. That's not ducking. You're engaging. So maybe you could for the can you clarify that, PGH? What you mean? Because so that's my answer to your question. Is he ducking? No.
I'm still looking.
Now I feel you, ATL. Is he ducking? I would have to answer no. Then the second statement you made, Spence just did an interview and said he signed his portion. I think it was on Fight Hype. Spence has not sent the contract, in my opinion. So I don't know what portion did he have signed. Here's the thing, PGH. You know how much money that fighters would run through if every time they say they want to fight with this person or that person, and they just blankly send contracts everywhere? That's too much lawyer fees. That is not even prudent for you as an individual running your finances. That's not even prudent for businesses because you have to have a lawyer to draw up a contract. That costs money. Whether the other person signs it or not, that costs money. So let's put a dollar amount to it. Because they're boxers and this is not a Rudy Poo mediocre job. This is a highfalutin, and they know that these two fighters, if nothing else, make money. So any lawyer that they get, it's gonna be a good lawyer because Earl is not gonna get no shitty lawyer. Bud is not gonna get a shitty lawyer. Oh, you got it, ATL. So
I'm looking at it.
hold on, mute yourself till you find the part because we don't want to get flagged. We can't play that much of it. But we don't. Earl is not gonna get a shitty lawyer. He got enough money to roll with the big dogs in the law department. So does Bud. So when they get a contract drawn up, you can bet they paying thousands to this lawyer. As many people who want to fight Earl, is it worth his while to pay out thousands upon thousands upon thousands to his lawyer to send out contract after contract after contract? No, this is the whole purpose of a term sheet. Because based on that term sheet, then you build a contract. I don't know if you get that or, do you agree with that or do you see it differently? If so, let me know or whatever. But the offer sheets, i.e., AKA term sheets. Ronald Finkley is in the building. What's popping, King? How you doing? Good evening, Miss T. Good evening to you. Ronald, we're going to get on this contract and no contract. That is the question. That's the thumbnail. We basically talk about the Earl and Terrence situation, but we're gonna address this contract rumor or alleged rumor or whatever you want to call it that's out there right now. Is it credible? I know a lot of folks have talked about it, but ATL has suggested yesterday on the show that we should get into it and see what the real deal is. So I said, so we're gonna talk facts because facts is undefeated. We don't live in no chaotic world or no utopian world or no ideal world. We live in a factual, realistic world. And realistically speaking, I personally do not believe, because my first question was, has there been a contract sent? My answer is no. I don't think that there has been. And I will get into why later, why I don't think so. But I am offering anybody out there to come in, beam in, call in, however, and I'll sit here and listen or put it in the chat and I'll answer your question one by one. So I don't know, PGH. I don't know how you felt about, or how do you think about what you think? I ain't gonna say feel. What you think about that? What I was just saying as to your questions. Did I answer them? Did they make sense? Ronald Finkley said, "What's going on lately with Crawford and Spence? I don't know. It's moving real slow. Tigers, fish." Ronald Finkley say that. And this is not picking with Earl. This is, I don't think a contract was sent. Now I know some people say, but Earl just recently put it out. But he indirectly put it out. He didn't directly say anything because all he has to do is to allude to anything, and his fans gonna pick it up and run with the ball. And that's irresponsible on him because whether he wanted to be a leader or not, he is. Attitude reflect leadership. I think Earl can be great at a lot of things, but when it comes to boxing, his leadership is in question to me because of look how he did it. I didn't even see the whole thing, but from my understanding, he kind of said something like sign the contract. They'll put some video of Mike Tyson, but he never called Bud's name. He never was direct. He leaves it up to speculation. And that's what we do. We do not need for there to be legitimate speculation when it comes to them two fighting. Not on Bud's side, not on Earl's side. Those two gentlemen need to be direct. Is it our business even that the contract has been signed or they got to show us? No, no. And both of them seem like they comported themselves well during the frame of Kell Brook and Amir Khan's fight week. They all basically pointed to the error of their ways and said how they was gonna do it better, and we all rocking with that. But for me, I see it's hard for some folks, you know, and both sides can feel that way about each side. But again, he's falling back into the groove of being indirect. Y'all know that whatever he put out lately wasn't direct. It wasn't. It wasn't direct. You can speculate. If you direct means you could be a person who's never watched boxing before, but when you hear what he said, you know exactly what he said. And that's you can't glean that from what he said. Sign the contract. Well, who you talking to? Who you telling to sign the contract? And then you put the video. I think I heard some about a video with Mike Tyson. Again, I haven't seen this already. I don't have all the different social medias, but I heard it enough to get the gist of what happened. You are talking indirectly, sir. Talking about Earl Spence. And that's, I don't know why you do that when you can be as direct as possible. And maybe that's why Bud is not responding to you. Because I try to look up, have Bud responded to any tweets or here lately, and I didn't see any. But Bud also did not respond to, a lot of the YouTube content creators or his fans, Earl's fans saying Bud signed a three-fight deal with PBC or a 2-fight deal. He never really talked about that. Why you talk about move shit? Y'all gonna see was done in the dark will come to light. As we all see now, that was straight lies. Now you have to go back and ask those people, why did you feel like you had to lie about that? Never really had to respond to it. I've showed you on here. I basically reiterated what BMAC had put out on his show about the who Bud was signed to. I mean, I knew just as much as he did. He put out a good show where he broke that shit down, the parade rest, like a college professor. And I reiterated it on my show just to show you guys. And I showed y'all the receipts. Just like if you watch his show, you'll see the receipts. That Terrence signed with Introbox. why everybody said he's a bad business. He's not with Bob. He signed with Introbox as a partner with Bally Sports, who now is the new name rebranded from Fox Sports. Y'all gonna tell me Fox is a bullshit ass network that they ain't got none? They mediocre. Fox is number 2 behind ESPN. And Terrence Crawford has a partnership with them. And there's fights that will be on Fox that all of us will watch. And just think, every time you see a fight on Fox, the new name being Bally Sports, just say chick-ching to Terrence Crawford's pockets. I know some of y'all don't want to do that. He's a partnership with them. That's a whole network. That means he has available to him to be on a network. How is that bad? Did Earl do something like that? Did any other boxers do anything like that? Partnership, and I don't even want to use the word ownership because apparently he ain't got enough stocks in that company to even be throwing the word ownership around. But partnership essentially means the same as ownership. That means you get a piece of the pie, even when you're not fighting. Sound like good business move to me. Sound like it to me. We showed you the receipts. Did Terrence once come out and say anything about that? He didn't. But see, Introbox and Bally's came out and say something, and they put it on their legal official page. Knowing you cannot do that. You do that, you open yourself up for a suit if it's not true. But why would they lie? It's on their legal official page. Logan Paul and Terrence Crawford have never, to my knowledge, come out and refute that. But it's true. It's true. Even Trill Boxing said it. So if you don't believe me, you can believe him because he said it. That Buzz signed with Introbox. I don't know if he went in depth with. I don't think he went in depth, but he said it's starting there. I showed you their legal page touting that. Why would they lie? But people want to act like Terrence at the bottom of the bucket. He's not. He's really leading the pack. Ronald Finkley said Spence said he was boss, but in reality he has to listen to his matchmaker, just like they hated Crawford for. Indeed. Spence actually, in my eyes, is getting very comfortable on social media because he thinks he has made it. Yeah, I mean, that'll happen with any of them. And Fox is authentic. Yeah.
Hey, the
Yeah, what's up?
only thing that I seen that like 2 days ago, he was with his family. He was in a New York fitted because Terrence Crawford said he was born in New York.
Mhm.
He ain't from Texas or whatever. So Earl Spence had a New York hat on with a New York shirt, and had posted a video on Instagram, and it had Mike Tyson in it saying sign the contract. That's the only thing I've seen.
So did Earl Spence say it?
Him and Mike Tyson was laughing together at the Rolly Romero fight.
But when Mike said sign the contract, was he at the Rolly Romero fight, or was that another clip from somewhere else?
It might have been a clip from somewhere else. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly.
So, think of us in the court of law.
But
did he say it? At the same
time,
we know what he
Spence
was
alluding
to. I'll give you that. That's him. He put out the tweet, so he was alluding. But did Earl Spence directly say that? ATL.
I remember on Fight Hype. I can't remember which fight it was, but no, listen.
Okay.
I was looking for it on Fight Hype, but I couldn't find it. But I was watching the fight. I think it was the Jermell Charlo and Castano fight. And I remember it was Fight Hype asking him. And he was like, he sent the contract. He just waiting to hear back. He said contract been sent out already. Because I think he asked him about it. And he was like, Contract been sent out already. I'm just waiting for it back. But I don't have no actual video with Spence saying it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
So we can't call it a fact, is what I'm saying. I put that on Bud too. Can't call it a fact.
No, we can't.
Can't. And
but
that
he's been saying to every reporter that he don't care about Canelo, none of that shit. He want Crawford next. So
well, but I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that little montage that he put out recently, talking about just sign the contract or and all that stuff, that's eluding. That's eluding. You're alluding to the people that, hey, or you're painting the picture that, hey, I basically sent the contract, Bud ain't trying to sign it. Spence knows how his fans act. And he should be a little bit more responsible about that.
There's no reason for us to act any type of way, because just like when he beat Yuka's ass, he called his ass out. So, but if anything, Spence should be on this motherfucker somewhere like, hey, what the fuck the contract at, Spence? And we ain't heard nothing from Bud saying that.
I spoke to that. We want to hear that.
We speaking facts. Have you heard Bud say, where's the contract, Earl?
I don't know if you was listening, but I said Bud has not come out and said anything. Bud has also never come out and said anything about them talking about he signed a 3-part deal with PBC or a 2-part deal. He never came out and said nothing about that either.
I don't care.
And we know that that's a lie.
That part is irrelevant. What I just asked you, this show right here, Miss T, is about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. And what the hell going on with the contract, right?
We talking about that, but I'm just saying,
haven't Crawford
hold up, ATL. Hold up, ATL. You just used the fact that Bud ain't saying nothing, but I was showing you in his character, he often don't say nothing. Sometimes he do, sometimes he don't. We can't use that but he often does that.
He went to the ocean and said, "I'm in the ocean. Where's the big fish?"
I mean, he said that. What I'm telling you is, when they said he had a 3-part deal.
Warner Finkley, what's up?
No. Listen. When they said he had a 3-part deal with PBC, and then they actually say he had a 2-part deal, and they also said he signed with PBC, and they also said his fight was September. Bud, to my knowledge, has never came out and said nothing about that shit till like way later. Like, if he said anything way later, he's also who Bud is actually signed to. I haven't yet seen him come out and say, I'm with Bally's, I'm with Intrabox. I haven't seen him say it or refute it, but we know it's true. So I'm just talking to the character of him. We would like for him to be more vocal, because sometimes he come right out and say something. I think Earl has said something about you called me or something, and Bud came like immediately and said, "Come on, dog, you never called me."
No, Spence said, "I ain't got your number. I'ma call you."
No. I'm talking after that. I'm talking.
After that. Okay.
They changed numbers, and Spence. That's in recent times when Spence was like, "I called you," or something. He alluded to it, and Bud came back out right away and said, "You never did call me, shawty." So when it comes to them talking about their business behind closed door, that's what we deserve.
You should have bet me, Ronald.
We don't deserve the copy of the contract and this, that, and other. What we deserve as fans, though, ATL, is to be shown good fights. We deserve, because we're paying fans, that you give good matchups and give the fans what they want. We don't deserve to know nobody's personal business, how they negotiate, and what they do behind closed doors.
We didn't even have this problem back in the day.
No, we didn't. So we got to keep that in mind. So that's why I'm going to ask the question. And I did say what Earl do and what Bud don't do. It's about their character, But Earl is, to me, famous for alluding to stuff. He doesn't talk direct terms. I don't know why he doesn't.
And he mean what he says.
When he does that, he leaves room for speculation. And then this fight, you don't need that.
I can't let you do that. Nope.
He talks directly.
He talks about everything he wants, and he do everything that he say he gonna do.
He talks directly?
Yes.
So in this last tweet that everybody's in the uproar about the contract, he was direct. He was absolutely direct.
He don't have to be direct, man. See,
I
he
just
said it
asked you
after
a
he
question.
beat Ugas up.
I just asked you a
How,
question.
how
Does
much
he talk
direct can you be?
directly? No, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah. He said he
No,
ain't
he
signed the
doesn't.
contract.
Who
He said
said
it.
it? You just
Spence.
told us how it went. Mike Tyson
Spence.
said it in a clip
No,
from
I'm
another
saying no.
time. What did Earl say? I asked you.
It was either the Casino fight, but whatever fight he was at some. Was it the Canelo fight? It might have been the Canelo fight he was at. And somebody asked him about it, and he said the contract been sent already. We just waiting on him to sign it. I remember that, but I don't remember exactly.
If you're gonna say the Castano fight, you talking about the first fight or you talking about this fight?
No. I'm talking about. I don't know if he was at. This was recently. It was like a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember if it was the Bivol fight that he was at, or was it at the Castano fight.
So Earl, so I need you to, if you can find that thing.
Yeah, I was.
But I was certainly playing. But I was talking about ATL this recent montage. When I say montage, a collective of little tweets or something that he just sent out, where he had Mike Tyson at the back end of it saying, "Sign the contract."
Yeah. That's the video I seen.
You saying Earl was laughing, but I asked you, was that a clip from Mike Tyson and him talking recently? Or was that an old clip of Mike saying sign the contract and he could be talking to somebody else other than Earl?
The clip with Earl. The clip with Earl was new. The Mike Tyson saying sign the contract was old. They just used the clip from Mike Tyson saying sign the contract.
Okay, so he wasn't talking to Earl. Basically, that clip of Mike, he wasn't talking to Earl.
Earl was talking. Who?
Huh?
Earl was speaking on about, I guess, the New York shit or whatever, and then at the end of the clip, it just had Mike Tyson saying, sign the contract.
Right, but Mike Tyson wasn't talking to Earl when he was saying sign the contract. He was talking about somebody else.
It was a clip. It was a clip, yeah.
Okay, y'all hear that? Mike Tyson was not talking to Earl. That was a clip they added on to what Earl was saying about addressing the New York shit. So to make the narrative be that Bud ain't signing the contract is hogwash off of that tweet right there. Right there is all fugazi. And who put it out? Did Bud put it out? Did Spence fans put it out? Or did Spence put that out? And from my understanding, Spence put that out. Do you see what I mean when I say you lead things to speculation? You are alluding that you address the New York thing, and then you're addressing like the contract by saying Mike is even in agreement. Mike was not talking to Bud. You're taking his words out of context and you're passing it off like it's all connected. And that to me is some fugazi shit to do because this fight is so controversial. We don't need to do that. Earl doesn't.
But at the end of the day, when you heard Bud say nothing,
we haven't heard him say nothing.
And he usually tweet right after some shit, right?
Does he? Or does he do either one? Like I know him usually to not say shit. Then sometimes he do say some shit right after. So how we call that one?
Going back and forth, right?
Huh?
Tweeting, right? They've been going back and forth on the internet lately, right? I'm just saying, just answer that question for me. They've been going back and forth on the internet lately, right? They've gone
back and forth about the same amount of time they always do. When Bud do go
okay, so about this contract, why we ain't heard from Bud yet?
Because the same reason you ain't heard from Bud before when they be putting out information and they don't go back and forth. Bud either sometimes gonna the truest answer is Bud is either gonna come back and answer you right away, or he not gonna say shit. That is both him.
To be the biggest fight of his life.
That's him. I mean, I can't change his character. We talking facts. Facts are undefeated. Bud would either come back and say something to you when he wants to, but a lot of the times he never do come back and say nothing. We may like it or dislike it. We may say that he's weak. We may say that he's a pussy for not doing it, or you can feel like that's just his character. Some people talk and be yeah, and some people don't. I can't speak intelligently on why this man say sometimes something, but most times don't say nothing. I can't give you an intelligent answer. That's his character.
Man,
But
hell
I
nah.
do
I ain't
know,
buying that one, Miss T.
but you have to buy it
You
because
can
that's
run
his
to the
character.
ocean and scream out in the ocean, where you at and all this shit, but you can't say
And
where my contract.
how long,
After this man call you out,
and before that, what was the complaint about Bud? He never says
that
anything.
nigga could have said
He
when
never.
when
So
when
for 4 years, the complaint is he never says something. He finally got in the ocean and say something. Now you want to say all the years that we known Bud is his typical method of operation to talk back
Miss
real
T,
quick or go in the
Miss
ocean
T,
and yell. Come on,
Miss T,
dog.
come on now.
Come on.
This shit is real simple. He called the man out after he
Hello.
beat Yuga's ass. The only thing relevant for Crawford to say is send me the motherfucking contract. That's it.
But
Send
listen,
me the
I'm not
contract.
disputing with
You
him
called me
saying
out after you beat Yuga's ass. Only thing reasonable for goddamn Crawford to say, nigga, you talking that shit, you called me out, send me the motherfucking contract. That's it.
I'm not saying that they don't have nothing is relevant or irrelevant.
D
I'm not
Young.
saying any
Ain't
of that.
nobody
I'm
reaching,
not
bro.
saying that Spence didn't call. I've never said that. I never
No,
negated
I'm
that.
talking about D Young in the chat. He said stop reaching. I'm not
Let me read some of these chats because I want to make sure I answer
reaching.
any
This is
questions.
facts.
Me and ATL wants to answer these questions and make sure y'all get y'all shine too. Ronald Finkley said Fox will decide if you're good enough to air fights.
Come on in here, D.
PBC got let go because of how they moved, I believe. You know, I was looking into that. I've been waiting to hear the actual official word. That's why I haven't said it, but I was thinking about that, Ronald, for over a month now because PBC has some problems with Fox and about them renewing that contract. And I don't think that they could. But I didn't want to say nothing until we had actual factual what you call it. But I do think that PBC, this is me possibly. When I say the word possibly, y'all, that goes up to approximately 50% chance. Like I'm actually guessing. When I say probable, it's the closest thing that I can say 100%, but I give myself a little wiggle room. So that's just so y'all understand. So I believe possibly PBC is going to lose their contract with Fox. So they down to one network instead of two. Great News Salters
I
is in
don't
a
think
building.
so.
Was popping King. He said, "What up, though, beautiful queen?" Ronald said that was a Spence fanboy editing lies. I think. Oh, that could have been. Spence is capping saying a contract was sent. Does this ninja Spence get hot? Ronald said ATL in the building. Um, Ronald said I would have won $100 ATL. Remember Saturday.
Yeah, you would have.
With ATL, gonna say, but you didn't bet.
You
Ronald
ain't bet.
said Super Boxing Weekend Worldwide. George Kambosos Jr. versus Devin Haney. 12 rounds, IBF, WBA, WBC, WBO lightweight titles on ESPN for the free undisputed championship. Yep, yes indeed. And then he said, latest information I heard was that Terrence Crawford agreed to all the things on the contract. Mm. Yeah, unless Terrence say it, Bomac or Bernie is not a credible source to me. I have to be that way because this fight is so controversial. I probably wouldn't be as stringent with other fighters, but them two, I got to be stringent.
Yeah.
Ronald said, not sure if it's a fact or fishing. Yeah, you the big fish, right? Then he said, don't nobody with common sense believe that Spence saying if it's not his promoters, it's bullshit to me. And D Young in the building, he said, stop reaching, bro. And then he said the man been in Europe, Eugene, Oregon over the weekend with his family. Eugene, Oregon. I think it's done. Uh, okay, I caught up with the chats. So ATL, that was our first question. So you got a yes that you think the contract was sent. I got to know. We both told why, and we gave everybody in the chat an opportunity. I'm gonna drop the link again. You know, y'all can beam in, have y'all avatar. We'll sit there and listen because we're gonna go. We doing facts. Facts are undefeated. We gonna be like that when it comes to these facts. They're undefeated. So we gonna do facts. And then we gonna have you guys explain why you see it the way you see it. Ain't no beat up over here. I know I'm talking loud, but I'm trying to make sure you guys hear me. Ain't no beat downs over here because you see it the way you see it. And we give respect to all different perspectives. However, for me, there was no contract sent. And ATL saying he think it was. He told why, and we gave our proof as to why. Now, we're going to move on. Why has the rumor mill been out that Bud asked for $20 million in ATL? I'll let you start with that. What do you think on that one?
I heard about that too, but at the same time, at the end of the day, shit, I think he ought to get it.
But
honestly,
you think it's true?
I can't say. I mean, I heard it. I ain't seen no credible source to make me believe it, but at the end of the day, I think he deserved $20 million.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can all feel that. That's our feelings, right? When we say we think he deserved it. I'm looking at the facts. Did that happen? Now, when you heard that rumor, did you? Because the first person I heard from, I actually like dude, and I'm gonna shout him out, KQKC. I like how he put his saying. I think he's a Spence fan, but he's a boxing fan. He seemed more legit to me because he'll say it's rumors, it's alleged, and he'll say that. And I'm here to tell any YouTube creator that's looking at me, if you say it's alleged, it's rumor, this is what I heard, I ain't for sure, I'm speculating. Come on, man, you doing yourself a good thing, because to come out with it like a fact is what makes shit get crazy.
Yeah.
And you can say, I think it's possible, it's probable. You can do that and still be legit. And that's what my boy KQKC said. I watch it, KQ. You know, I don't always get in there because, like, you come on at a different time. I be out here doing errands most of the time when you on.
I don't watch KQ before. He be cooking. I don't watch KQ before. He be cooking.
And he said that's first place I heard it. But then when I heard it regurgitated, the whole picture was painted differently. This is the picture that most people that I don't agree with painted. And Bud Crawford asking for $20 million. He ain't never. Then you gotta think about it. He ain't never get paid $20 million for a fight.
Hell no, ever.
He never have. So he ain't even get 10. Neither has Earl. So
hey, I'm gonna tell you this, right?
$20 million.
No, Earl done made 20 in the fight.
Dude, come on, keep it real.
Earl done made 20 in the fight.
Stay with the facts, ATL.
Pay-per-view, the gate, all that shit in Texas.
Nah, listen,
But look, I ain't gonna get you on Earl. We talking about both of them. I think that they should bust $50 million down the middle and Spence get 30, Terrence get 20.
That's what we feeling. We talking facts right now. Because Earl does not get, I can't talk on speculated money. Speculated money, y'all thought he was gonna get a whole lot this last fight. 129,000 people bought the pay-per-view. Come on, Shawty. He didn't get a lot this time. He didn't get a lot of pay-per-view this time. So that's why I don't count speculation. That's if money. You know, like
how many pay-per-views?
We talking about, I think, what did he get? About 129?
Times 80 something?
That ain't 74? Shit, dog. Y'all just said that Buzz
times 84?
Y'all said Buzz 130 won't shit. Let's keep it a buck.
So you said 130 pay-per-view buys?
He ain't get a lot.
130,000 pay-per-view buys?
Oh my God. What you gonna show me over 200?
I'm finna do the calculator. That's what I'm finna pull out.
But it don't matter, ATL. It's speculation money.
180,000.
If you look up Earl Spence Network right now, it'll say 8 million. If you look up Bud Crawford's network, it'll say $8 million. But if you look up Ryan
Garcia, was $84.
Dude, $84 my ass. That fight was $74.
Okay, I mean I'm gonna erase that. I'm gonna put 74. Hold on. I'm gonna put 74, Miss T. That's 13 million.
Dude, and half of that goes to the network, and they split the other half. So tell me again that he made $20 million. Earl Spence never made that shit.
Hey, what was who promoted the fight?
TGB,
Man
we
Down
gotta know
Promotions.
that. Pop PBC and TGB
Man
or
Down
whatever.
Promotions.
Hmm?
You ain't hear the dude
Hey,
that announced Man Down
listen.
Promotions.
Tell me the one fight that Earl Spence put up money. I'll wait in my
He have
his own
own
fucking
company.
wait. I gotta say it, E.
He
Tell me
got
the
Man
fight.
Down Productions.
Dude, tell me the one fight that Earl Spence has done. He's been in the game for over 10 years, right? Tell me the one fight.
Man Down Production was on the ring. You didn't see that on the ring?
Tell me the fight. You're not answering the question.
No, I got a question for your ass.
No, answer my question, nigga.
Nah, hell nah.
Answer my
Terrence
question.
Crawford ain't even got his own goddamn company.
Dude, I don't give a fuck that he own his own company. Tell me when his own company put up money for his fight. We waiting. Name me the fight that he put up the money.
Heyman got his back.
You talking about everybody but the question I asked
Al Heyman got Spence back.
Al Heyman, whoever put up money is the real boss.
Exactly, but
I hear me say this all the time.
Spence is the boss now. He wasn't back then.
When Spence put up money for his fight, he just had a fight with Ugas.
The whole show was Spence. It's Man Down Productions.
Spence put up money for the Ugas fight. Yes or no?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
What you mean? It was his production company.
PBC put up the money. Y'all need to stop capping for this nigga. Stop capping, dog. PBC put up the money for the Ugas fight, as PBC always put up the money for Earl fight. I ain't saying Earl don't own Man Down Production. Man Down Production don't put up no fucking money to go have a fight.
All you seen on TV, right? In the ring, embedded in the ring and everything.
Tank Davis shit be up in there too.
So you gotta put money up to get your shit out there.
Tank Davis ain't, no, you don't. You can be a promotion company in other ways. He not putting up the money for his fight, dog. Stop capping. You gonna have to go do your research. I'm not researching that no more. Y'all done heard me did so many. Y'all done heard me did.
That means your business got a part to do with the fight.
It ain't. Let me tell you who get busted out on this. Let me tell you who get busted out on this all the time.
You get Devin to the point where you got your fucking company name in the ring when you fighting. Man Down Productions.
Devin Haney used to get busted out on this all the time.
Devin Haney got his own shit.
Yeah, look, Eddie Hearn will big up Bill and Devin and call them bosses and all that. But somewhere in the interview, he always dropped that little line like, nigga, I put up the money, so you really work for me, bitch. He always do that. He don't say it like that, but that's how I hear it. And I be like, oh, all these people going around saying they the boss, and you can't prove, you will never be able to prove that none of these motherfuckers, not even really Floyd, that they put up the money for their fights. You can't prove it. Now, do they get some back-end money?
Some of y'all in the chat, come join us, man. We ain't here to harm nobody.
Back-end money? Yes, they do, because they got their promote. I'm not talking about that. But if you look up right now through Google and look up the network of Earl Spence, it should say 8 million. If you look up Terrence, it'll say 8. But if you look up Ryan Garcia, it say 10. Now, do I think that them two brothers got more money than some 8 million? Yeah, but maybe they don't want nobody to know. But don't sit up here and tell me Earl been getting 20 million a fight. No, the fuck.
I ain't say every fight. No, not every fight.
Name the fight he got 20 million.
I'm just saying, since he started owning his own shit, you got to think about pay-per-view, the gate.
He always owns his own shit.
When your motherfucking shit, when your company is on the mic along with Fox, you got to think about, man, all the money that's coming in.
What was his first pay-per-view? Mikey Garcia, right?
Hell, was it?
I think so. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now Earl.
No. Kell Brook.
I think he got about 300.
Kell Brook.
I think Mikey was, because I think Mikey was the biggest viewership he ever got. Pay-per-view.
You heard me?
Huh?
Kell Brook on the Zone.
Okay. And if you had the Zone back then, you didn't pay no pay-per-view.
No, it was like $20.
So he didn't. But Mikey Garcia is the biggest viewership. Let me just say it like that, because I believe that was a pay-per-view. It was like 350. He has been in decline since Mikey Garcia as far as how many pay-per-views he gets. And I ain't saying like The others was like 325 or 3, but it was less than 350. Okay, this last one, he hardly got any. He hardly, because a lot of people stream or whatever the case, but that's what they did. Will nobody gonna try to support him?
Oh, somebody said that wasn't pay-per-view. The
I
Kell
don't
Brook
know if it
and
was. I don't think it was because I didn't pay no money. I saw
Errol
it.
Spence fight wasn't pay-per-view.
I don't think for me it wasn't.
Okay.
For me, because I had the zone.
My fault,
if
you know,
had the
I make
zone,
mistakes. I thought it was
it
pay-per-view.
was not pay-per-view. I had the
Yeah,
zone.
I think I had the zone then. I had to pay $20 a month for that shit.
Yeah, I still got it, you know. But I saw his fight there on the zone, right? So what I'm telling you is Errol Spence, real talk, he does not put up his money, Charlotte. I'm telling you, none of them do. Not even Devin. But they will get some back money from the pay-per-view because they get them splits. But when the pay-per-view comes in, you have to take half and send that straight to the network. So if it's 30 million,
hell no.
15 going to the network. And then the two fighters split the last 15. Errol Spence has never made no money like that. And not when he can't even get past $2 million from PBC as a guarantee. You count your guarantees.
What you think the contract
I don't
for?
know what the contract for. And it's their business. I really don't know. But what I'm saying is the whole point I asked that question is the rumor being that Bud asked for 20 million, the way that they painted the picture, like he just pulled that out his ass, like, yeah, I want 20 million.
Yeah, he did.
So you really believe that?
He did.
Why is that you believe
because
he pulled that out his ass?
Because Spence Terrence Crawford had more fights than Spence, and Spence made way more money than Crawford.
Is that a reason, or
that's facts?
An opinion? Yes, it's a fact that Terrence Crawford has had more fights than him. But your reasoning, what I'm asking is your reasoning that he pulled it out.
No, I said he made more
Spence
money.
Has made more money than Terrence. That's not true.
Yes, with less fights. So what that tell you?
That's not true.
That's facts. Look it up.
Terrence Crawford is pretty much for the last 4.
Look up Terrence Crawford, all his fights and the money he made, and look up
Terrence Crawford has been making three at the
anybody in the chat, you want to look it up?
Or more.
These are facts. Look it up. Anybody in the chat,
Terrence
tell
Crawford
me
is the highest
that Terrence Crawford has more fights and made less money than Errol Spence.
But you talking about all his fights? Or you talking about
period? Even from Crawford when he was goddamn not in the welterweight.
Hold on, let me ask you: are we talking about Terrence Crawford whole career and Errol Spence whole career? So that's how you classify it.
Whole
career. So let's talk about let's talk about the relevant stuff. In the last 4 years, let's say, who's the highest paid welterweight?
Errol Spence Jr.
That would be Terrence Crawford.
Hell no. Tell me his last fight. His last fight
was $6 million guaranteed.
With Sean Porter?
Yeah. What was Errol's last pay guaranteed? I tell you right now, 1.5.
I ain't buying
that right now. He never get no paycheck like Terrence. But y'all don't want to believe that, and that's
okay. But this is what you do, Miss T. Mm-hmm. Go look up what I just told you throughout their whole career. Mm-hmm. Who made more money?
But again, remember, we can't talk about Terrence.
No, I'm gonna look it up for you. No,
we can't talk about Terrence at 140.
No, I said career. Period.
That's his career.
Welterweight, you can go back when he was goddamn in the other shit.
Are we talking just welterweight? Or are we talking?
No, we can talk about. I'm talking about whole career, every fight.
Why do y'all want? I don't have a problem with it. You want to look it up? You can. But I don't have a problem with that. But it's don't ever let me hear you ever say nothing about how he ain't fighting nobody at 140, 135, or none of them belts count or them accolades count. Y'all can't straddle the fence on this. Either the shit counts.
Ronald, I was talking about like who draws more attention, who draws the money to the fight. It ain't got nothing to do with money.
Either way, but see, these are all opinion because you know what? When he fought Amir Khan, from my memory, upwards of 3 million people watched that fight, and that was for the
like 5 years ago.
That was for the see how you say 5 years ago. And you want to talk about the whole career? Come on, dog. Let's keep
You're
it
supposed to
above.
move up when you got them. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see what he doing? You moving the goalposts, man. Stop that shit. You don't have to. It's a fact, ATL. Yes, Earl got a lot of favor. And when it comes to people talking, he has a lot of favor. I don't know why. And I
Captain
don't care
Pool
why.
say 6
But-
million Sean Porter.
But I will say that Bud gets paid more. He's the highest paid welterweight, period. He
Hell
got
no.
the
Get out of
guarantee
here,
money.
Miss T.
He
Go look
has
at
the
You
guarantee
tripping.
money.
Caps in full G. Tell Miss
Abs-
T right here in
Can
this
you
chat
tell this
that
nigga who
he do
get
not
paid
make more than goddamn Earl
Yes, he
Spence Jr.
do.
He is not the highest paid. He can't even make no pay-per-view.
I can't believe you don't know this.
That nigga
Ronald Finkler
pay-per-view
said,
is
"Don't
terrible.
forget to share and subscribe."
Bob
He's
Arum, the
the
nigga
best
used to
in
own
the
him. The nigga that used to own him said that himself.
Dude, you can look at that or you can
He
look
said
at his
Terrence
face.
Crawford doesn't sell.
So I mean, but that's again, you're conflating different things than answering the question. Terrence
Hey,
Crawford, what I said
Bob
was he's
Arum
the
on
highest
that.
paid welterweight. Full stop, period. And you show me what Earl got guaranteed. Don't talk to me about no pay-per-view.
Hey,
Because pay-per-view can be good, it can be bad.
that
We don't
nigga
know
old
until
boss.
after the fact with that.
That nigga old boss say that nigga don't sell, bro.
What that got to do with the check he had to
That
cut his
nigga a
ass
lot.
though?
That nigga Bud been with that nigga damn near his whole career when he
But
came to fucking.
does that negate the check that he got? Dude, what
How
is
the fuck
wrong
your
with you? Next thing you know, Spence
boss
getting
don't
around
believe
the
in you?
government. D Young said, "Bro, you gotta do your research before you say he made 20 million in the fight." Capson
Man,
said,
come in
"Which
the
fight
chat.
Spence made
Come
20
on in the
million?"
chat, bro. The link is in the goddamn chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the
Come on
link
in.
in the chat again. He said, "Come on in and y'all cut it up here because he ain't gonna listen to me." I love ATL, but he ain't gonna listen.
I ain't got
Having
no
an
Twitter
LLC
fingers. You
mean
gotta
you
come
rich.
talk to me.
He said, Ronald said, having an LLC mean you rich. I guess he asking that. He said, stop the cap, dog. Castle Full G.
Hey, that a link right there.
Videos today. Great
Don't click
breakdown. Hey, you heard what these Cap say? Watching videos. Good breakdown. Castle Full G said, thanks, bro. Put a banner up. That is a great way to get your company out there. Doesn't mean he rich. Yeah, that's all they doing.
We just got a whole bunch of
pay-per-view.
Spence nut holders in here, but that won't get on here.
Diallo Hugie. I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the building, King. He said Mikey was the first pay-per-view. I thought he was. And it been on the decline ever since then. Diallo. Ronald said, I was still upset I couldn't buy Castano versus Charlo. Those are the matchups that are worth it. That KO was legendary. Castano went out like a warrior.
He did.
Indeed.
He did.
Indeed. If you enjoy Boxing Fans Talk TV, share on all social media. I appreciate Ronald. I appreciate that, Ronald. Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Don't reckless eyeball. Ronald He said, what is ATL basing? Who is richer? I think the accolades outweigh money. Yeah, he gotta be looking at something, but it ain't money. It ain't the check. Crawford 6 million.
Ronald, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Highest was 4 million. Sean Porter didn't even get 4 million ATL when he fought Spence.
Man, I don't want to hear that. What are people in the chat? I need somebody, at least one person to join us, guys.
They gonna all tell you what I'm saying is true.
They fingers should hurt. They fingers should hurt.
Crawford is the highest welterweight, paid welterweight. It is just a fact. Y'all want to bring in pay-per-view here today, gone tomorrow. That is not a guarantee.
That's all you had damn say.
All this, I mean, you can't beat a guaranteed check.
Ronald,
when I'm finished this fight, you guaranteed to make this money as soon as I walk in the locker room.
Miss T, I don't want to hear that.
I know you don't want to hear it, but
I want to hear it for somebody else. Somebody else.
I get it. He said, I get it. Spence had more fans, but now if you don't fight Crawford, them riches in business, the business of Spence will take a hit.
Ronald don't believe that himself. I'm not gonna argue with you, Ronald. You know we kick it on here, man. We don't argue, bro. Straight up, we just speak our mind, bro.
You say you can't listen to the white man all the time. Yeah,
damn.
I don't like arguing over my boxer. Ronald, we good because we always make up.
That nigga say I listen to the white man. Oh, that's disrespectful.
We just talk loud, y'all. We just talk loud.
You got me all the way fucked up.
You know how black folks talk.
Straight up.
ATL gonna talk loud. I'm gonna talk loud.
You got me fucked up with that one.
And what the original question was,
That nigga said, listen to
did
the white
Bud
man. I
just
don't know nothing about that.
did Bud just pull the 20 million out his ass? If it's a rumor, because KC says it's rumor, it's alleged. So if it's rumor, it's alleged. He not saying it's actual factual, but let's entertain the fact that it could be factual. So if Bud said 20 million, do anybody in here think it's a particular reason why he would say 20 million, or he just, or can it be how Earl Spence fans is alluding that it is? You trying to talk your way out the fight. Because they be like, Earl ain't even getting 20. How you
That
gonna
shit
ask for
sound
20?
good. That
You
shit
must don't
sound
want
good.
the fight. But why not
Who would praising Bob?
But here's the thing, he's talking about something that's not relevant.
He
He's
said I
not
was
with
just
Bob.
praising Bob.
Oh, I don't know, but he's not
I
with Bob.
know what type of motherfucker Bob is. The fuck wrong with you, bro? I know Bob is a racist motherfucker. I know that.
But here's the thing,
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That nigga said fucking Crawford trash. And he don't sell.
But it don't matter. He cut a check for a lot of money to.
Yeah, I understand that part, but don't goddamn talk about something. I listen to the white man. Hey,
in the end, that's all that matters. Cut the motherfucker.
I'm light skinned with a black toe. I do my own shit. I don't listen to no motherfucker about it. But
peep game, ATM. If Bud asks for 20 million, and that's on one side of the equation, what's on the other side of the equation? What the Earl asks for? Why we can't hear that part of the equation? All we gonna hear the equation is just Bud asks for 20 million, and this what it mean. He trying to get out the fight. He don't want the fight. It can mean all kinds of stuff. Speculation's gonna zoom, right? That's a fact. Speculation's gonna zoom when you paint the picture like that. But if you say Bud asks for 20 million and Earl asks for, because the rumor is, the speculation is that Earl asks for 50. So now, if we gonna entertain that, and again, nobody on Team Earl has claimed that he asked for 50. So I have to take it with a grain of salt, be like, yeah, I don't believe it. It ain't come from a credible source. But if I'm gonna entertain this narrative, Bud asking for 20, then I'm gonna have to entertain the narrative that Earl asked for 50. So now that if we entertaining this narrative, though none of us in here is saying it's true. So my question is, does that make Bud asking for 20 pulling it out his ass now?
No, I think he should get it. I think he absolutely deserves 20 million.
So for the people who just want to put out that what Bud asked for 20, but they don't want to put out that Earl asked for 50, what is that to ATL?
I think that's right too.
No, is it cap? No, I asked you, they not putting out that Earl asked for 50.
Oh no, because
that came later.
Earl waiting on the damn contract, I guess.
But if all you gonna put out is that Bud asking for 20, you essentially making them look bad, and you starting narratives that ain't true. Because the narrative
is that what Earl said? I ain't hear him say that.
Here's the thing: we haven't heard Bud or Earl, Team Bud or Team Spence. None of them say anything, so we can't take it. I personally, I'm not gonna take it as actual factual. But I just said, if I entertain this narrative that Bud asked for 20, I'm supposed to look at that and say, yeah, Bud, what you think about? Because I'm looking at how this man moved. He would not have asked for 20 unless he had a good reason. And then the narrative came out later that Earl actually asked for 50. So you know what? Now that they come with that, I'm gonna be like, well, I understand why Bud would have asked for 20.
Hey, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, right? Just for me being a true boxing fan and just watching how all the fucking fighters came up, Jones, Floyd Mayweather and shit like that. Like, you gotta think about it. Fucking Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao made like what? How much they made? 100 million or some shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
Brad, this niggas.
Damn, ATA, you breaking up?
Been wanting this fight for fucking years, bro. Fuck 20 minutes. I mean 20 million. Y'all could be doing what the fuck Floyd and Pacquiao do. Everybody want to see this goddamn fight. You know what I'm saying? Fuck 20 million. But that's why I say I think it's reasonable. I think that should be way better than fucking Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao.
What they should have did when, I don't know if you're talking because we can't hear you. Are you still talking?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking now.
Okay. What they should have did though, ATM, don't
Is it
come out
raining
with
outside?
part of the story. Even if you thinking and you're assuming and it's a possibility,
I'm
don't come
sorry,
out
Cody.
with part of the story. Show the whole story. Show the whole story. If Bud asks for 20, come on. Let's not act like he's delusional or crazy. Why would this man of good common sense ask for 20? Maybe because Earl asked for 50. Isn't that less than 50? Doesn't that show respect? But you want Bud to get 4 or 2 million while Earl asks for 50? You think Earl is flossing like that? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. If one side of the equation got Bud asking for 20 million, you best believe there's another side to that equation that made that nigga ask for that. And that's if he asked for it, because I haven't heard Bud say nothing. I haven't heard Bomac or Bernie the Boxer. Those are my credible sources when it comes to Bud, because everybody be out here, for the most part, a lot of people be lying. Ronald said, I'm just saying you was praising Bob. Um, Crawford doesn't even like arguing with Bob, even though he knows Bob the problem. And Crawford is not an arguer, he's a doer. He don't even say much. You'll find out. Crawford gonna be rich as a motherfucker when you got a partnership with one of the biggest sports networks next to ESPN. Ronald Finkley, all good, ATL. And then Ray New say, ATL, what did you think about drunk ass Ryan Garcia made that bet with Errol? Well, as long as he pay it up, Ray New, I don't know, ATL taking the call right now, but I answer that. As long as he pay up, then it's all good. You make a bet, you pay. That's all. That's all any of us gotta know. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all coming up in here. Hit the subscribe too. Ronald Fickett said Crawford and Spence need to start their own campaign, start traveling and get the promo started. First stop East Coast, signed or not, make the fight happen starting now. True Media. They got to get the contracts, because what you don't want to happen, Ronald, is for them to be on a press conference, a little campaign going around different places, and one of them kept getting their feelings or say something, because people want to hear the shit talking. And if you ain't got shit locked in, then you can back out of shit, or you can renege or whatever, and that's on either side. So you want to lock in first, and then that way, no matter what's said and done, it's still a done deal. That's how you want to do it. But I'm just telling you guys, all of you out there, and can't nobody show me proof where Bud asked for 20 million. But I said, if I'm going to engage in that, let's hear the whole from Ramir that Earl asked for 50. So to me, I was that bad. Earl got more belts. He asked for more. And Bud asked for less than what Earl asked for. If any of this shit is true. But you ain't gonna be getting 50 million and I'm getting 4 or 5 or 2. You got me fucked up when I'm the highest paid welterweight thus far in the past 3 or 4 years. So never mind what we did long time ago, what we doing now. What he said, never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch. Ron is in the house. What you got on it, Ron? What's good?
Ain't nothing much. How you doing today, Miss T, Miss
I'm
Boxing Fans
good.
Talk TV? All right.
You good?
What's good, ATL? How you doing, brother?
He on the
Yeah.
phone.
I just called in. Yeah, I didn't come on earlier because my girl was watching a show on Showtime, so I didn't want to like have that sound in the way. But
Yeah.
yeah, great topic tonight. Great topic.
Yeah. This is a hot topic ticket item. I didn't know I was gonna be this
What
long
up? What
talking about
up?
this.
What's good,
How you got?
ATL? How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm cooling, man. What's going
What
on,
you
man?
what you got on it, Ron? What you thinking about the couple of questions that we just asked?
Oh yeah. The whole situation with the texting on the Twitter, I get it, because it did look official, certain things that we were seeing that Earl Spence was saying. And and even with Crawford, he just he doesn't sit there and act like something was sent though. But Spence, I don't know if that was a real situation, but the only thing I got out of it is that somebody said that Crawford agreed to all of the terms of a so-called contract, but whether I know if it's been sent to him or not, I don't know. That just looked like something edited, and I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I mean? Because they got Mike Tyson in there like clapping from like 20 years ago. It looked like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I see.
You know,
And I'm only speaking on it because it's taking flight. If it never took flight, I would see that. If that came across my social media, I'd be like, oh, okay, and just I would keep it going. I don't begrudge Earl for none of it neither. But I'm just saying, the only thing I say about Earl is you know how your fans are.
You know what, Miss T, I can't front. I've been kind of like saying stuff here and there to Earl's fans. I don't usually say nothing to these boxers. But I mean, certain things I just gotta say something to him now because I think the fight is getting closer. I don't never say nothing disrespectful to him, but it's just like I kind of respond to his tweets now, like because I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight. You know what I mean?
Just keep it a buck, Earl. Just and his fans, just keep it a buck. Let's just say, for argument's sake, if you know Earl got his credible sources, which would be his own mouth, maybe we could say his dad, who never. His dad never says anything, but either Earl Spence or Derek James, even though Derek be straight up lying, but you know if it come out of Derek's mouth,
hey, watch out.
He do be lying. He do be lying. We didn't call him in boldface last night, but okay. But if Derek James or Earl Spence or Team Spence some kind of way says XYZ, then you use it as credible source. But me, I told y'all who it was: Team Crawford, Bo Mack, or Bernie the Boxer. When they speak, I'm like E.F. Hutton. I'm listening.
Exactly, because you might get something out of that factual just by them just talking. Like, because you can take for what you want from them, but you know it's kind of like a fact that you kind of want to take what he said. Like I was listening to Bernie the other day, you know, and I just try to listen to what he got to say. You know, he don't really talk about the negotiations, but you never know what you can get out of that. You know what I mean? That's helpful or something closer or positive to the situation at hand. You know what I mean?
I think Destiny Black was right when she said he'd been warned. Because before he was real loose with the mouth.
Man, I don't give a damn about Crawford. Y'all ain't finna get on this sentimental shit with me. Hell no. Crawford signed the goddamn contract.
Boy, y'all gonna be crying when them paws of that tiger.
Come get your motherfucking ass, boy.
Hey, we're gonna have a bet on that fight. Me and you gonna have a personal bet on that fight.
I ain't letting y'all.
Hermano.
Did you hear that, ATL? You got
I ain't letting y'all ass slide tonight. Fuck all that sentimental shit.
We got to bet 100. We got to bet 100, ATL.
Sign the goddamn contract. I got 100. You know I do.
You know, ATL, PGH be like, sign a motherfucking contract.
Sign the goddamn.
You know it ain't no damn contract, y'all.
Yeah, I don't think it's a contract either.
I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question. Now, I had a couple of questions I wrote down. Is Earl got the WBC belt, right?
He got 3 belts. Stop playing.
Correct.
God damn it! Can you answer a question? Earl got the WBC belt.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, correct. ATL.
Yes.
So we know the rules. This ain't T rules. This is Mr. Cantone, aka Mauricio Suleiman.
I don't give a damn.
When you with the WBC, you got to get with the VADA program. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Did Earl Spence make the list when he had this fight with Ugas, showing that he complied with VADA testing? Yes.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Shit.
Guess not.
So now my motherfucking eyebrows is raised.
So what?
Yep.
What you mean? So what?
What you mean Tyson Fury ate fucking pig balls?
Motherfucker, did Tyson Fury make the list with him?
You know, I don't give a fuck about Tyson Fury.
I know, but he made the list. Even Tyson made the list.
Hell no, I don't believe that.
Program,
you know
yes, he did.
You know that's
Earl Spence on his exemptions like AJ or something. Is that what you're trying to say, Miss T?
Look, he didn't show up on the list. And when everybody want to say, well, he was in he complied with VADA, and they want to go back to his meeting prior to possibly facing Pacquiao, but you know that fight fell through. Yes, they got letters saying welcome to VADA from back then. But here's the thing that y'all keep missing. WBC makes you comply with VADA, but it's a range, y'all. It's a range. That means it's a start date and an end date. After the end date, you're off the hook. When you go to your next fight, you have to reapply because there is an end date. And the end date for the Ugas fight, I want to say was a week or so after the fight.
Okay.
So leading up to the fight, and then WBC puts out, and this ain't nothing new. This was before Earl had 3 belts. WBC said every month they're gonna put out a list of the people who complied and would not with the test, and the only thing they can tell is if you tested negative, which is a good test. If you test positive, that's bad. But because of HIPAA violations, I'm assuming this, they don't put out adverse results on people, meaning if you tested positive, they won't put your name on a list or anything. They won't. That's their rules. And I'm not saying that to say Earl must have tested positive, because I don't know. But what I will say is Earl need to motherfucking get at Mauricio Suleiman's neck and try to ascertain why the fuck he won't on the list, because he didn't make the list, but Ugas did.
Man, fuck all that, man. See what the hell? You
He
trying
didn't make the list, dog.
Terrence Crawford to sign the goddamn contract.
Motherfucking tell Earl Spence to do
that
what
fight
he's
is
supposed to
goddamn
do.
over.
That's what I knew. That's what y'all would say. The fight is over.
Tell Crawford to
I
sign
was
the goddamn
complaining about it
contract.
before the fight, during the fight, and after the fight.
All right,
But that's their answer now. You see that, Ron? The fight is over.
shit over with.
And he got a belt. He got the WBC.
He got 3 belts.
Yeah.
You ain't got to name them. You know who got what. Stop playing.
He Fugazi is what he is.
Stop playing, Miss T. You know who got what. You just don't want to say that shit. Your pride is hurting you.
Yeah, he got 3 belts, then why don't he act like it?
Exactly.
I respect that WBO though. I respect that WBO though. It's consistent. It don't take breaks. It don't crash out of Ferraris. It don't go missing for 2 years.
Oh, now he got low blows.
And it's definitely always consistent.
That's fucked up.
And I'm not gonna stay on this point. I ain't gonna hop on it too long. See, I'm a female. A lot of y'all guys probably won't say this, and I'm not being messy. His ex-girl want to say something. Was been rumored that she was in Terrence DM, but Terrence ain't ever said nothing that she said, so that ought to be a testament to his character. But
why y'all got low blows though?
See how you filibustering. See how he filibustering? His own girl said
they got low blows and shit.
His own girl said she alluded to the fact that he be taking that shit. And that what his girl say. Now the low blows, I showed you videos. I don't know which more I can do.
What you telling me is Earl Spence's ex-girl tried to smash Crawford?
No.
No.
Let me be clear with that. No. She was in his DM trying to tell, when a girl get mad, they say when a woman fed up, ain't nothing you can do about it. When a woman scored, hell has no fury.
Oh, she definitely fed up.
So they gonna get you back.
His cover be punching in the nuts.
No, she
definitely
was
fed
like
up.
letting him know what the real deal is, but Crawford didn't take the bait. He probably know all the shit anyway, EJ. You ain't once heard him say
he
nothing.
ain't messing around like that, because Texas, them girls that Crawford got, they come to your house, they might jump you. You get too close.
I like to think of Terrence as a family man, but I heard that they call him Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yeah.
I met him twice. I can see how he do that. He's very cool.
She can sing though. Earl Spence's ex-girlfriend can sing though. She can sing real good.
I'm friends with her on IG. I be waiting for her to say some shit. But she got a lot to say, dog. But a lot of guys, they was like, "Oh, you just bitter." But you know what? When you mad, is a man bitter when he getting the girl back? When he mad at her? Everybody.
I leave that crap alone. When a woman's mad, when a woman's fed up, I leave that crap alone. I move on.
Yeah, because when a woman fed up, no, she not gonna hold your secrets. She not gonna hold your secrets. She gonna want to tell everything. It don't mean it'll always mean that it's a lie. It could be some truth. Whatever she said, you want to vet it. But I'm sitting here. I'm friends with her on IG. I'm here for it all, and I don't give a fuck. I'm a woman too. If she say the shit, I'm gonna play the shit. That's so y'all know.
That's the problem. My baby mama ain't on here blowing me up, but she good. She a good chick. We broke up a long time ago.
You know what? I could be on here blowing my baby daddy up, but I never did.
Yeah.
I never him. And that nigga, whoo, he take.
That's real though. People learn to keep themselves separated from that type of stuff. That's good that people do that though. Maturity.
In the end, he hurt himself. I ain't the one that's hurt. I've been there from day one. God gave me a task and I carried it out. I ain't miss a beat. So you ain't hurt me,
That's
you hurt
strong.
yourself. You know, that's
That's
how I
strong.
look at it. But
Most
don't get
definitely.
it twisted. If I knew some secretive shit about him and he played me dirty, nigga, the whole world about to know. But that's what
Yeah.
people do. I ain't no jerk. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as ATL, to answer your question about the nut digging, what you want me to act like I don't have eyes?
Yeah. Because you always be talking about Earl nut punching and shit.
He do.
That's why I said I was being funny. Just see if you caught this
Yeah.
shit.
A lot of guys don't. I get it. I have to understand, like, why, like, y'all rather hear low blow action if somebody commentating on it from another guy. Y'all don't
Hey,
want to
Ray
hear it
New.
from a woman saying it.
Ray New. Ryan Garcia is fucking trash, bro. Like, he was drunk. He can't say nothing. That motherfucker went 12 rounds with a nobody. So Ryan Garcia ain't really. He ain't even really fucking relevant. Fuck Ryan Garcia, man.
I got something to say about his ass.
He used to be
decent.
one of my favorite fighters. He went out like a hoe when he got knocked down.
Yeah, that was a knockdown too. Ryan didn't even see it
That
coming.
knockdown fucked his shit up. He didn't think he was gonna get knocked down. He thought he was that good. But fuck Ryan Garcia. Now I fight his ass. Fuck him.
We about to go on.
He told him himself when he went and jumped at Canelo though.
Hating on Golden Boy, and that's who goddamn was supporting him. Fucking his bitch ass.
But you know, he said some shit about Canelo.
Like, yeah, I know. That's some whole shit. But you was riding his nuts when you was with him.
But Canelo put him out on Front Street too. First, I said this way back then. I said, Canelo, these young folks ain't like them old young folks now. I know you, because you in a different generation than me too. You ain't gonna shit on these young ass whippersnappers.
Canelo seen through his fake ass.
Huh? Yeah.
I said Canelo seen through his fake ass.
Canelo was trying to be a big brother, and I said it in my thing.
Yeah, he was trying to be a big brother.
But you're talking about these kids today. They will put you all the way together on this motherfucking social media.
Don't you clean out the car?
So if you Ray New said Ryan is trash. ATL, I got my money on ATL. So look,
I fuck Ryan up right now.
Anybody who got a contract that Earl said, show the proof or shut what they say the fuck up.
Ray New, I come to the ring smoking a cigarette and beat that nigga ass.
Oh, so look, we talked about Ryan. Good subject change. Look, according to Mike Carpenter, Ryan Garcia will finally face Javier Fortuna on July 16th.
Man, that's trash.
Where they're gonna be at the Crypto.com arena in LA. The fight gonna be on the Zone, and this is sources that tell ESPN, according to Mike Carpenter. So you know I gotta put in who wrote the article now too. Okay, will be according to T.
So that's the new narrative to keep him relevant, huh?
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fight for it. They were actually due to meet up last year in July, but Garcia pulled out for mental health. Then the next was Jojo Diaz in November last year, but he suffered a wrist injury and had to get surgery. He just fought in April with this guy named Tago, which for boxing was a joke. You know, all us real boxing fans. So what y'all think about all this bullshit?
Hold on, listen. I'm gonna tell you what I think about it.
I ain't catching the first time.
That's worse than hot garbage right there. That's worse than hot garbage.
I'm trying to think of that Biggie song part where he said that smell like garbage unless it smell like garbage. That was funny.
He gave it the Mr. Clean flush.
I don't believe you, right? You know, Tago was a joke. That dude ain't want to fight Ryan, and then Ryan seemed like he got some humility, and then I knew it wasn't gonna be long before he got back to his own self. So I said, "Why? For the what did I put down? Why did they want to say he is?" It looked like I said gay. Damn, it looked like I wrote gay. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Oscar looked at long and hard to find Tygo. He pulled him from out of the his yellow book or something, or his black book or something. I don't know how he found dude.
Man, I was like, who is this motherfucking track teacher at Mineral, Tennessee Middle School that he fighting named Tago?
Yeah.
I was saying he the goods, man. That dude from Mineral, Tennessee at the damn local track, they running local track.
Yep.
He said,
it's funny. It's funny though. I ain't gonna lie though. Tygo do look good, like a good boxer, but you can just tell it's like different levels. Ryan's a prospect still, but he's like a contender prospect. But that dude Tygo looked it good, but it looked like he looked good because if you like boxing, you feel like he's a good boxer, but like there's a lot more to it. Like when you reach a certain level, and it's like Ryan just got a good cherry pick, a great cherry pick.
He got a solid. He needed a small, non-threatening tune-up to even get back in the ring. And he'd have got anybody with some potential. Ooh. ACO Golden is in the building. He said, hello, my beautiful queen. What's up with you, King?
Maceo Golden. What's up, brother?
What up?
And see, Ryan ducks. And one can see it's out of fear, in my opinion. See how I'm going to say, in my opinion? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I see y'all coming through. Hit the like button and subscribe. In my opinion, he do have fear. Am I wrong in that, y'all?
No, I think you're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. Like, because it's by now. I've been watching Ryan for like 5 or 6 years now. I remember when he fought Fonseca. He was a happy-go-lucky camper back then. He was like running around the ring dancing. But now he know that the level was getting higher, and he see what these guys are doing, just like he doing. He just really like looking at them like, man, I'm in the wrong division or something. Like, and he's taller than them too. That's the thing. But like,
he got the skills to be good. He got the skills to be good. But Maceo just came in the building.
What up, Maceo? What up?
What's going on, baby? That's my boy ATL.
Shit, cooler. What's going on, man?
Boy, where the hell you been, boy?
I've been here, man.
Ronald Finkley up in the
What's
house.
Up, Ronald?
What's good, Maceo? I see you today, brother. I seen you over there today.
Man, out here trying to get this money, man. I'm still at work, man.
Hey, that was up. Hey.
Shit, why it's so hot? I'm in here, I got a sand in the house now. Boy, just finna doing the sheetrock working here. I'm in sanding it down. It's so hot today. I had to go home and take a shower, take a nap. Come back where the sun come down, boy.
Yeah, boy. It was hot as fuck today. Straight up.
Y'all in that dry heat. That dry heat is good.
Yeah, man. Didn't make it so bad. It rained like a fuck down here earlier. I'm down here in Savannah. We had a little rain shower here earlier.
That's nice. Oh, that's all right. Yeah. ATL. I got a sun in there.
I'm important shit.
It got so hot down here, boy. Look, I was so soaking wet. I went home, took a shower, got in the bed, went to sleep. Now I'm back out here again, boy.
Hey, when I lived in Spain,
it ain't even the first day.
Well, no bullshit. When I lived in Spain, they used to take siestas faithfully, like from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You can find nobody at work. They done took off, and they'll come back to work to about like 11, 12, but they go home, eat a little lunch, and lay down and go to sleep.
No doubt.
That was here.
I gotta get off and get in the water because it's like so hot here. And it's so nice that I just jump right in the water when I get off. Get me a couple beers with my family, chill out down by the lake there, and I'll be good to go for the rest of the day. I'm refreshed, rejuvenated.
Exactly.
Now I can talk some shit. Now I can talk some shit on
that. You swim in your lakes?
Yeah, lake right around. I can show you a video right now. Lake right outside my door.
Shit, I need that then. I need that
shit. And shit.
No, ain't no snakes.
I don't give a fuck about that shit, Dad. That
ain't
shit
no snakes up here. That's that deep south. That's that Georgia on now stuff. Like, we got garden snakes. That's about it.
Man, I was out there. Hey, I was out there on the beach the other day, and I was coming down the street. Man, this big ass motherfucker snake, man, was in the middle of the goddamn road. Man, I looked at that motherfucker. I was scared to go just right over it because you couldn't go around him. They lift his head up. I said, Lord, I hope his ass don't jump on this goddamn hood up on this truck.
Yo, never pull over a snake because they'll wrap themselves around the wheel and somehow get up under your hood. But the water moccasins of it all.
Hey, I seen a fucking baby snake this weekend, right? and that motherfucker, I got close to him. That motherfucker started striking, so I grabbed a dolly and ran over that nigga head about 20 times. And then poured some fucking charcoal fluid on his ass and set his ass on fire.
I'm terrified of poisonous snakes.
The crazy thing is, the poisonous snakes, when they babies, they more deadlier because they don't have control.
Yeah, because they don't know how to control their venom.
And then it be little holes in your backyard. You don't know if it's a bunch of snakes, baby snakes, because they'll stay in there for a minute.
This nigga struck at the air like 15 times. I was like, oh, hell no. I went and grabbed the dollar and ran over that nigga head like 15.
You know what we see down here where I'm at?
And then set his ass. I poured some charcoal lighter fluid on his ass, set his ass on fire.
See, that's crazy. I be like, y'all, that's still a creature of God, but at the same time, fuck because they play dead, and them big fuck black snakes, they beat all the poisonous snake ass. We have plenty where I'm at. And
that nigga was black with spots on him and shit, so I knew what it was.
Yeah, I see those black snakes. Those are pretty cool looking.
You know what? They're aggressive and they mean.
Yeah.
And speaking of snake, we was on YouTube, right? They got a thing on YouTube. The lady got a big old python. She took the top off the python and got ready to feed the python, right?
He kissing the motherfucker.
Man, nah, that python jumped on that motherfucker ass and with a wrap around that motherfucker arm with the squeezing the shit out of her ass. That motherfucker white girl, look at that white lady was hollering like a motherfucker. Man, they were trying to get that snake off her ass, boy. I don't give a fuck about being no pet nigga. I ain't fucking with that shit at all.
You know what's funny? When I lived in Hawaii, they don't have squirrels. I've been all over the world where I've been, there was a squirrel somewhere. And they don't have any squirrels. They got what they call them, mongoose.
Oh, mongoose.
Hawaii does not have not one snake on that island. They don't fucking play. Every plane that land in Hawaii gets sprayed down with snake killing. Don't no snakes come to Hawaii. They have no snakes on the island. So they got mongoose. So I believe that years ago they might have brought some mongoose over to kill. You know, mongoose can fuck up a snake too. But in Japan,
that makes sense.
Japan, I'm sitting there, and you know how birds be flying over us, you know, as you walk down the street. So they got crows, right? They got a lot of crows, and the crows sound like they talking foreign language. Because I know crows and how they sound here, but Japanese crows fly close to you over your head. They damn near look like baby hawks. They kind of big, and they be like the way they squat. Because in America be like like that. In Japan they be like like they speak Japanese.
Hell no.
You scaring this shit out you, man. The whole language I be like, why are they saying it like that? You know, I be like, man. They be like, that's just a crow. I'm like, fuck you, I ain't never heard a crow talk like that.
Okay. All right, Lady T, I know I'm late to the party. All right, ATL. Talk to me about this old bullshit now. What's going on, man, with your boy?
We already went through the Earl.
Yeah, I know. I'm late. I'm late. I had set my reminder, right? I got in the goddamn house, man. I went to working, man, and came my house and goddamn Lady T on.
All we were just talking about was we try to stick to the facts. Not to go in depth because you got to catch it on replay, but we just said, do you think the contract was sent? I say no. And then if whatever you say, your answers to any questions I ask, back it up with proof and all that. And if it's a rumor or alleged, say it's rumored or alleged. Ain't nothing wrong with saying it like that. You know, I talked about when they putting out that Bud asked for 20 million, but they don't want to put out that Earl asked for 50. So it ain't like Bud pulling that shit out his head if the shit is true.
You done, right?
Well, like I said, you know,
is you done yet,
Miss T? We talked about this the other night. We talked about this the other night. You know,
done yet, Miss T?
Yeah, I'm done, ATL.
I'm gonna tell you my motherfucking fact. What's that, Maceo?
Yeah.
Hey, right when the fight was over, when he beat the shit out of Yugas, right? The nigga said
when Yugas laid down. Yeah,
he said Terrence Crawford. That's what fight do you want next, Errol Spence? I want Terrence Crawford. So the immediate best response from Terrence Crawford is what? Where's the motherfucking contract? If he bought that shit, what nigga with a contract? You call me out on live TV. Where's the motherfucking contract?
Well, totally in that.
Fuck all that shit.
Where is the contract?
Show me the video.
Listen,
is the
did
contract.
you see? Hold on. Did you see Bud on the Porter Parkway when he
Show
told
me
that
the
motherfucker he
video.
got a hit list? He got his list. He said he got his list. He said after I beat Earl ass, I'm coming for Jamal.
The
What,
man,
what you need a list for? And Earl called you out after he beat Yuga's ass.
No. He telling you that's his plan. When he get to whooping Earl ass, he gonna whoop Jamal ass.
Man,
Bud
fuck
Ben told
man.
that nigga, Bud Ben told the nigga send him a contract, man.
What they gotta do with the contract, bro?
but
Send him
ATL,
contract
is
again.
it a
Send me
contract? That was my
send
question.
me the video.
That was
Shit,
my
ain't no goddamn.
question.
Man,
Was
listen.
it a contract?
It's
sent?
short
Send me
and
the
sweet.
video.
It's
Hold
short,
on, let me
it's
share.
short
Let
and
me
sweet,
share.
ATL. It's short and
Let me.
sweet to the point.
Well, I need to find me a video. I need to find that motherfucker ATL. But when I find that bitch, I'm gonna send it to you too. Goddamn, but you know damn well,
Send that
Bud done told that nigga ass. Bud
No.
with that nigga send that motherfucker
Yeah,
contract.
no.
Bud bet that nigga.
Y'all hear?
Well-
Then listen. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. So y'all listen up. Let me see if I can get it pulled up. I'm gonna
This is not
play
our contract now. Make sure let them know that. That's for educational purpose.
this. Yeah, let me change. Look, I don't own this shiznit. I don't own the rights to this program. It's for educational purposes.
Educational
Only.
purposes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play a little snippet of it. Now, this happened 2 days ago. So let's see how Earl Spence be talking. But this is why I say he's indirect in his conversation.
You going to Vegas to fight Crawford? I don't know where I'm going.
If it was up to you, what's the next fight defense next? You beat a maybe Ryan Garfield?
I don't know. That's my motive. Okay,
Errol, when would you, timeline-wise, like to fight Terrence?
this year.
But like in November, October,
This year.
this year?
Yeah.
Do you know when like talks are going to start?
Started, been started.
It's been started. Okay, that's good news then. Is it going in the right direction?
Shit, it's gonna happen. Yeah.
So just so I don't get hit up. Now, this what I'm gonna say. Just by y'all seeing that's that indirect shit. This year, you sent the contract. You sent the contract, but you don't have a date.
Okay, that's good.
You don't have a date.
Okay, so y'all lock it up, man.
Listen, yeah, that's it. So when I get off work tomorrow, I'm gonna come.
I won goddamn $50
All right, y'all lock this up, man.
So ATL,
Lock
you
it
don't
up,
have
man.
a date when you got a contract.
Yeah, it's too
You
hot.
ain't got a date.
Lock it up.
So Earl ain't sent no contract. He ain't say he had a date. He said this year.
Huh?
He was indirect. The only thing that I got out of that is that they are in negotiations. That's it.
Hey, okay,
It
by you
sounded
saying
good.
all that,
It sounded good. though.
by you
It
saying all
sounded
that, Miss T, what the fuck had Terrence Crawford said?
My boy,
He-
look here. First of all, he ain't gotta say shit.
I'm waiting.
He ain't gotta say shit.
But what does
Yeah,
that
why
mean?
do we gotta say anything?
I'm waiting.
I haven't heard him say
There
shit,
we
but-
go with the bullshit.
No, it's
There we go
not
with the
bullshit. You got to tell me when.
Hey, no, everybody at first was
You gotta
saying,
tell
"Oh,
me-
he's not gonna call him out.
You gotta
He's not
tell
gonna
me
say his
when
name.
you
He's
Bud
not gonna
ever
call him out.
Man, that nigga
He's not
faking.
gonna say his name."
Bud did not
talking about Carlos?
respond
No,
to the pre-fight deal that they said. Bud did not respond to Blue. Blue saying
He's not gonna call him out.
in,
He's not gonna
September
do this. He done did everything he's supposed to fucking do, and y'all still got excuses. Fuck
No,
that.
it's not an
Early
excuse.
this.
ATL. We talking about
Hey, ATL, answer the
disparity,
question for
man.
me.
I don't want
ATL, answer the question to me. What's up with that bullshit, that crypto message he sent the other goddamn day? Using Mike Tanks and talking about signing the contract. Man, come on, man. We got time for no crypto shit.
exactly.
Wise man talking
Why
right
this
there.
nigga Bud Crawford go to the ocean and scream for goddamn the big fish?
Okay,
Right.
hold on. He called Earl name when he was in Earl, where you at?
So
You
what?
say you the big fish. He called Earl name.
Okay, but he just beat.
Every time Bud address that motherfucker, he called it by his name. He don't send no crypto message on that
ass.
nigga.
Why he ain't say send the fucking contract?
But the question originally, let me bring y'all back, was did he send the contract? This video I just showed y'all was 2 days ago.
I don't
That
give a
video
damn.
does
He
not
called that
tell
nigga
you-
ass out by
ATL,
name. I don't give a fuck.
the original-
If a nigga call you
original
out by
question-
name, what you gonna do, Miss
the
T?
original question.
No,
was the
straight up, Miss
contract
T.
sent?
If somebody
Well,
call you
respond
out
to
by
that shit.
name,
I'm not negating you.
if
on
somebody
that.
call you out by name, Miss T, what
I
you
don't-
gonna
I
do?
don't have no debate.
That's
for
how
you on
simple
that.
it's gonna get right
it ain't
there.
up to
What does that
Crawford to do
debate-
anything but call him
Everybody
out.
on the panel,
But
if
ATL,
somebody
what
call
does
you
that
out by your
debate-
name, what you gonna do?
But what does that got to
Man,
do with
listen,
did he
That
send
man
the
responded to that
contract?
shit.
Answer that question.
Now
He
you
responded to
answer
that
the
shit.
question. Did the contract
Everybody
get
on this
sent?
panel, If somebody call you out by your name, what you gonna do?
Man, it's
Pull
something
up.
in the water in
Answer.
Texas because I'm feeling nasty
Hey,
backwards
Crawford,
right now.
answer to that. Hey, Crawford, answer to
What
that.
you gonna do?
What
Barbecue
you
me
gonna
or do, nigga?
Yeah, hey,
No,
Crawford,
sit there.
answer
yeah,
to
nigga, what's
that.
up?
Pull up. What's up?
Exactly.
Crawford,
Exactly. Pull the
answer to
fuck
that.
up.
Pull
Thank
up.
you.
So,
That was
but ATL,
that
can
was
you go back and
direct.
answer
That
So
my
wasn't
what's the
question?
indirect.
problem?
Can you answer my question? You and PGH?
What's the
Does
problem?
that sound like he sent the contract? That was 2 days ago. He's still in May. That was
Fuck the
Sunday.
contract. I'm
It
gonna
ain't
make
no
the contract.
contract. It ain't
Somebody
no
calling my
contract.
goddamn name.
Ain't
I'm
no
gonna make the
contract was
contract.
sent. So now you gotta explain to us what was that other Twitter shit? Because this was Sunday. Today is Tuesday.
I think he was on that
All right,
Grey
man.
Goose and he felt like editing some
Go
shit
ahead,
to
man.
get under Crawford's skin.
But no, don't do that. Go to your house, dog. Just call when you get home. Hey,
So
JL,
that's what I'm saying,
Yo.
ATL.
man, listen, man. Like I said, all that crypto message shit, man. We don't give a
Boy,
damn about
that
that
they
shit.
sound like excuses already.
All the day I want to see KTL is the motherfucking contract with the date. That's all
Fuck
I
that.
want to see.
I don't even want to
Exactly.
see that shit. I want to see the
He couldn't even
goddamn
give you a
fight.
date.
Written in
I want to
stone
know,
so we can start all prepared to see this
What?
freaking fight and be
What?
happy.
But I must
I
say,
want to see the
ATL, listen, I'm gonna go on record and say this in here.
fight.
It's been a few days since he sent that message out, and Crawford
Yeah.
has not said any damn thing.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
won't debating that though. I asked you
Hold
what's the
on,
contract saying.
hold on, Lady T. So
Thank you.
evidently he must have signed the contract because if he didn't sign the contract, I gotta go eat through it. By now, Crawford would have don't say something. I
Hey,
got to say it.
when you
I got
speak
to
the truth,
say it.
when you speak
I
the
got to
truth, you
say it.
can't put
Cause,
but at the end.
by now, boy would have don't say some shit, nigga. You ain't signing no motherfucking contract. What's our contract?
But I
So
want to ask
evidently,
you
But they
this.
said nothing.
I want to ask you this, Maceo. When they said that
Oh,
Bud
thanks, sis.
fighting in September, Blue Blood said that. Did Bud respond? No. When he said that he had the 3-part deal and the 2-part deal, and he was signed with PBC, did Bud respond? Not that I saw.
no, he
Hey,
didn't
Not
respond.
that I saw. So
But see,
my
on that
thing is to
bullshit there,
say
hey,
his
on that
character go
bullshit,
either way, Maceo.
I
yeah.
was
But so
watching Trill
listen,
Talk. I was watching Trill Talk TV one day, and then nigga Black bust out and said macaroni and cheese.
man, fuck Trail Talk though, man. They one sided,
Hey,
man.
now
I'm pretty
look,
sure.
Trill
I'm
Talk.
pretty sure.
Nigga
I'm pretty
said
sure he got a lot of people to go along with that mac and cheese story.
that macaroni and cheese.
Yeah. But look here,
Niggas say
ATL.
niggas say anything.
Listen,
This
ATL.
is Rob. Hey,
On some
hold on,
shit.
let me give a shout out to This Is Rob. Shout out to you, King. Salute to the panel. Go ahead, Maceo.
ATL. Yeah,
I'm listening, bro.
I'm going. Now, at the fight in Vegas,
Yeah,
I'm going.
yeah, yes, why?
Well,
Yeah, and
I
then
got
it
other
shouldn't
livers
be no
already there. I hope it be to come down there when you get a ringside seat.
You say what?
He said he hope
I
you
hope.
come down to Vegas and get a ringside seat with him.
No,
Where
I
at?
said no. I said to fight it. I said I hope to fight. I said if we're going to Vegas, I'm going because my brother lived there, so I'm going to Vegas with that. But but I'm hoping it's an ATL. If you get in the ATL, when you gonna get us a ringside seat now?
Hey, whatever event in the ATL, I'm gonna meet up with whoever goddamn come down there. I promise you.
It's
Well,
gonna be all love.
Maceo, it is going to be in Vegas from what I heard. That is established that it's supposed to be in Vegas. So
And
I
I
think that
won't
is
debate no
established.
Earls fans to say why y'all don't want to have a Texas. Even
Hey,
Earl said
salute.
Vegas.
This is Rob.
Earl said it was Vegas. So
It's a wrong.
they pretty much said that a
But
long time ago.
no,
Yeah, they both agreed on that. So
on the for real shit,
Mhm.
I went one of the Texas not because of Earl Split, because of the motherfucking crazy in Texas. Boy, go down there and beat that boy ass in Texas. They gonna know how to act. They're gonna be alright.
yeah, they gonna riot. They gonna riot. They gonna
They're
riot.
alright.
His
They're gonna
family
riot.
gonna get beat down and
Emotional, man. They're
all that
emotional,
stuff. Yeah.
Maceo.
Then y'all gonna go to sleep and wake up.
And you
We
know
don't want
that
the
they
people.
gonna
We
ride
don't
and
want
put
the people
hands
out there
on Bud
crying in the
fans.
parking lot, man.
They gonna try to
Y'all
fight it
gonna
out.
go to sleep and
Even
wake
if
up.
Earl win, they gonna fight. They gonna find a reason. Just have it on neutral ground, but you gotta be on your best behavior. But Las Vegas ain't got no
Exactly.
shirt in the game. If you come there and act stupid in Las Vegas, they gonna throw
What?
your ass up under the jail. Whatever
That
they
nigga,
do.
Yep.
but shit down there in Texas, shit, that shit gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, that's gonna be to Earl's advantage. You don't need leverage like that.
And
They don't
Nah.
especially,
want to fight.
especially boy, knock that nigga ass out. That nigga, they gonna get in the ring and want to fight.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
I
That
don't
man,
give a
Okay.
that man would not be able. Look, that man would not be able to walk out that arena, man.
Hey.
He won't be able to walk for the ring, man.
I don't give a damn if he do get knocked out, nigga. I'm still Team Spence.
I
Yeah.
used to see stuff like
One nigga might be.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
Let me
listen,
throw my disclaimer out. No matter how this fight ends,
yeah.
Crawford will always be the better fighter to me. I don't care how the fight ends. And
And like
I
I
used to see
said,
that stuff in Atlantic City, man. Gotti versus Floyd. Man, they was
Yeah.
going down there. They was coming up the highway happy, out the car windows on the expressway happy, going home sad as hell when Floyd whooped that ass.
Yeah. I
Hey,
see how they
Fine,
act at tank fights.
Yep.
Hey,
Still
damn.
be doing that shit.
Yo,
Hey, damn. Now that was a goddamn ass cutting there
who?
when Floyd beat Gotti ass.
Oh yeah, he
That was a
whooped
whooping.
that.
That was a whooping
Man,
for the
nigga
ages
here.
right there.
Look here, Buddy McGirt couldn't get that nigga mouthpiece out of his mouth.
Them niggas be
Yeah, it was like
scary
that
as
shit
fuck.
was
That be them
welded in
niggas'
there.
problem. Nigga be scary as hell, bro.
Yo, Spencer need that to somebody learn how to keep his mouthpiece in his mouth. Maybe
Yeah.
they need Berto over there. Or they need Buddy McGirt over there.
You just got
Man, that
knocked
shit
me
look
out.
like it
I'm
was
gonna get one
welded in,
shot in.
didn't
I
it?
promise you.
It looked like
Huh?
it was welded in.
I said you just got knocked me out. I'm gonna get one shot in. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be scared,
Yo.
nigga. You know, what
Well,
the fuck
you,
type
well, you
shit
want
is
the
that?
fight to go
Hey,
down for
AJ,
everybody to be peaceful.
AJ,
That's
I
all you
haven't
want.
talked to
You
you in a
just want
minute, man.
people to be peaceful.
How
What
you?
what you think about that Rolly fight, man?
That shit was fun.
Be
Yeah, we talked
scared to
about
get
that
knocked out.
yesterday.
Nigga trash. That
We
nigga
was talking
trash.
about that
I
yesterday.
knew he was gonna get
Yo.
knocked out.
Yeah, I missed your show yesterday. But listen here, ATL. But I got to give it to him. He wasn't scared. He went in there to fight, take ass. I
Man,
thought he
that
gonna.
nigga.
I thought he could go in there and act stupid and act fool, but he fought a disciplined fight. He just ran into that left foot to knock his ass out the fuck out.
He
Yeah,
kept
cause
Man,
that
running.
so I
nigga,
was
that
just about
nigga,
to give him props too, bro. I was
that
like,
nigga
dang, he
bust.
made it out the 6th round. He made it out the 6th round. Then he
That
got
nigga
bumped.
school bus had 6 windows. So
Hey, but
Yo,
ATL, but you know
why
what?
would you go in reckless like that, yo? He went in
Hey,
reckless,
but you know
yo.
what?
You don't.
But you know what, ATL? When that motherfucker popped Tank ass in that first round, he got Tank attention. Tank backed up off his ass and took his time. And
man,
Tank,
So I
that
see what
nigga,
Mrs.
ass up.
Rob said. It'll turn into a Boy versus Galata riot. Fight will happen in the
hell yeah,
stands before that fight over. Talk about a
Oh yeah.
Spence and Bud fight. Yeah.
hell yeah, but shit. Like I said, man, I want to see the fight, but then again, it's getting bored to me because there's a lot of bullshit. They're dragging this shit on too long, man. Come on, a
Yeah,
nice
too
to fight,
long.
or whatever.
The
Let's
shit
get
is
this
too
shit done with.
fucking long, bro. That shit's supposed to be
There's
insane.
too motherfucking long, man. That fight should have been made. They should have announced a date.
Yep.
You know,
Right after
come
the
on, man.
Ugas fight, kept the
Already.
momentum. The momentum
I
was
mean, that
there
shit.
too. I bought that fight just for the call out. I wasn't gonna buy the fight. I protested the fight all freaking 3 months. But then the night of that fight, I started buying this fight because I just want to see if he called him out. Plus, I liked the fight, you know, because I am a Spence fan. But it's like, man, when he called him out, I was like, yeah, let's go. I was so happy, yo.
Yeah.
So they should have kept that momentum. You know what I mean? Like
But
right from there.
they let it die down. And now it's so all like I said, all the cryptic messages and shit and
Yeah.
going back and forth in the media. And you know, but the
Man, I
thing
don't want to hear that shit.
but
I
I'm gonna
just,
tell
I
you
just showed
but I'm gonna
y'all
tell you
this
who's still in the
video.
show though. I'm gonna tell you who's still in the show though. That punk ass nigga Chalo,
Who
his
that?
scary ass.
No.
Hell no.
Oh, Jamel. You talking about Jamel, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Jamel,
talking
his
about
scary
Jamal?
ass. Yeah,
Jamel is the
Jamel.
shit, though. I like Jamel, but you're right. He is kind of still in the attention.
He's
Yeah.
still in attention because of the shit. It's like Crawford got that nigga so shook. You can't even say Crawford's name around that nigga, man. He gonna
Man,
flip the
get
fuck
the
out.
hell out of here.
That's the
And
truth.
Yup.
yeah, you know,
He,
listen,
he
I
dropping
That nigga
phones and all
Cholo is
types.
not
I
scared of
just
damn
played
Crawford.
y'all the damn video. That was Sunday. What's the day? Tuesday. We at the end
Yeah.
of
That
May.
nigga
This
Cholo
is
is
May
not scared of no
29th.
damn Crawford.
And
Man,
He
what
that
just
ain't
he
scared of
got
Crawford.
wrecked in that video, he
that
can't
nigga
tell you
saying
that the
fuck that nigga. He
contract
don't give a
said.
fuck about no
He
damn
said
Crawford.
this year he
That's
won't
it.
You
bounce
got
out.
other shit to
Come
deal
on,
with. You
Shawty.
got other
Yeah,
shit
he
to
said
deal
a
with,
lot. He showed us the
like
video, Miss T. He
Spence.
showed us the video.
Like you
Yeah,
can't be
I
worried
showed
about
y'all.
him.
I showed y'all the receipt.
You finna get your ass beat by Spence. Why is you worried about a damn Charlo?
Man,
You
listen,
know why he worried
The
about a Charlo?
that man for the
Fuck outta
fuck
here.
talk. That nigga for the fuck
He
Spence
said
ass
after,
off.
Man,
after
you can't
Spence.
even think about Charlo, bro. Spence finna beat that nigga ass just like he did Yugas and everybody else in championships.
ATL.
Okay.
Then they got
Hold on,
two
ATL.
broken eye sockets in championships fight. Y'all better get Terrence Crawford soft
ATL.
ass the fuck up out of here.
If we got 5 memes, if we got to put 5 memes up for Crawford versus Spence, who got the most memes? Crawford. Spence got the most memes.
Y'all can't tell me nothing. Terrence Crawford ain't never broke nothing. Y'all can't tell me nothing.
He broke careers.
That's because he got that butter knife. It sliced that cheese real good. He got that one hit
Hey,
quitter. Put
ATL.
you on your button cheeks.
ATL, you can talk all that shit you want. But when push cut the shove, you know who the best motherfucker is, boy.
Yeah.
You know, boy, the best motherfucker is.
And ATL definitely gonna be here the day.
You can
Hell,
try
we
to
might
back a
even do
tiger
a
up
show
if you
right
want,
after.
but he gonna come out swinging them balls. He gonna swing them
Hey,
balls on
Hey,
you.
that nigga Terrence Crawford ain't never broke nothing but a motherfucking promise. Weak ass nigga. The
It's all
fuck
about
out of
the
here.
points. It's all
Man,
about the
y'all
points, baby.
goddamn, hey, when he beat goddamn Terrence Crawford ass all y'all, I ain't gonna hear nothing from none of y'all ass no more. Y'all niggas
No, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be satisfied because I saw a great fight.
gonna be
But I really
selling
feel
as
like
fuck.
Crawford's
Y'all
gonna
ain't
win.
never gonna talk about no goddamn Terrence
You know
Crawford
what?
ever
Crawford
again.
gonna beat the
Period.
shit out of
He gonna
Earl.
be a goddamn myth.
Three
That nigga gonna be a
Man,
myth.
listen,
ass.
ATL.
Hey,
Listen, ATL.
ATL. Crawford gonna beat the
I
hell out
promise,
of Earl. 3
Miss
still
T,
having
look,
ass.
I promise you will never see any of these Terrence Crawford fans ever again once Spence whoop these niggas ass. Me and you might be online together, but you will never see these other
I'll
niggas.
be right there.
If
ATL.
Spence win, yeah.
ATL.
I
Listen,
promise you that.
I'm a diehard Deontay Wilder fan. My boy got his ass whooped.
Oh, see,
Guess what?
there we
I'm
go,
still
Miss
there.
T. Now we
I'm
talking about
still there.
Deontay Wilder in this business. You see what I'm talking about?
I'm still there.
That's a real fan right there, Maceo. Because you know what? It take a good guy with courage to admit that his boy got whooped. That's some real shit.
Yeah, he got whooped. But they're like everybody. We were talking about Deontay, and I kept.
Deontay is my number one favorite boxer.
It's King Deontay.
But we ain't
over
talking
here.
about him.
Deontay, this Deontay country over here.
Deontay took his ass whooping like a man. Now it's time for Terrence Crawford to take his ass whooping like a goddamn man.
Nah, two different scenarios. Two different scenarios.
Yeah.
Don't make me come to Atlanta looking for your motherfucking ass here.
Hey, come looking for me, nigga. Hey.
Don't make me get in the middle of Peace Street.
It's bomb squad and man down all day.
We at ATL.
Look, you straight wrong on this one, ATL. Errol Spence.
Hey, they know I'm gonna be on here. Missy, you know I ain't going nowhere.
He ain't gonna be able to contend with Bud. I'm sorry, he just not. He don't got the skills to do it.
That nigga gonna beat the shit out of Bud. I can't fucking wait.
Name five bloopers, though.
Let me tell you something.
He sound like Quentin.
I can't fucking wait.
I seen Errol Spence go through the ring twice.
Crawford's not gonna stand in the middle of the pocket. He's not gonna stand in the pocket and fight Earl like everybody else do. If you look at everybody that fight Earl, go back and look at fight Earl. Everybody standing there with a high guard up and let Earl push the shit out their ass.
Exactly.
Hey, man, you know you lying. I'm finna call your boss. Get your ass back to work.
He let Spence take all his
call
energy
your
away
boss.
from him
Get
standing
your ass
there.
back to work.
Took all that energy away from him standing there.
I'm sitting in front of my door. I told the boys to lock the house up. It's too hot in that motherfucker, man. I'm sitting in front of my door now.
Over there, he the boss.
I'm the boss man now.
Okay. My bad.
Mr. Maceo, I did a sheetrock job yesterday, Mr. Maceo, but it was inside. It wasn't hot. Not like that.
But see, the house I'm in, that only this house here, man, it was a 3-bedroom house, 3-bedroom, 2 baths. The master bedroom so motherfucking big, man. I broke that bitch down, put me 2 bedrooms. I made this house out of 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. Man, shit, I'm getting my money out of the motherfucker here, ATL. So we ain't paying.
You gotta renovate. You gotta renovate. Yeah, renovation.
This is Rob. Go on, click the link, bro. Go on, click the link. This is Rob. Come on, man.
Hey, look at ATL. I gut that motherfucker whole house out. We wired it, did everything to it, man.
I do all that shit too. Where you at?
I'm down here in Savannah.
I come out there, I'm a goddamn come work with your ass for a weekend or something, nigga. I be doing that shit too.
Shit, boy, look at here.
I do sheetrock, plumbing, carpet, all that shit.
Man,
Oh,
listen.
damn, shit, I might have to hire one of y'all to redo my
Listen,
carpet.
man.
Shit.
What I'm telling you, I hate motherfuckers were telling me.
All we gotta do is hit up Home Depot, Miss T. All we gotta do is hit up Home Depot.
Boy, look at I stay at Home Depot. I stay at Home Depot. I'll spend about $5,000.
I gotta wait till my dogs pass away. They're elderly dogs, and I didn't know, but elderly dogs, it makes sense now. But they revert back to like when they was puppies. They'll pee shit all over your floor. I mean, they ruined my shit, and I'm getting once they ruin it.
Ass, shit.
I had some nice carpet. Once they ruin it, you
can't be whooping on the elderly dogs. ATL.
Man, you got a Michael Vick their ass.
Not the
He said Michael Vick. I wish it was something you could put down that you can actually get the stain up and it'll be gone for good.
No, that shit don't happen. You got to scrub the shit out of that motherfucker.
But you can't get rid of the stain because of the pad.
Yeah, no, you damn sure can't. You got to spray that shit with some Victoria's Secrets.
when I tell you, I've hired so many different carpet cleaners to come out here all the time, and they pick the stain up and then be gone because my carpet is cream. I did not want cream. They just put it in the house. But
this is Rob. You know, I be fucking with you, bro. They never love on this.
They'll clean it, but then like 4 or 5 months later, that same stain in the same spot come back. So now I said, when my dog passed away.
Let to y'all, almost thought I had to shoot me a nigga just then, boy.
Damn.
I'm sitting in my truck.
Allegedly.
I'm sitting in my truck in front of my house, right? Talking to y'all, nigga joker to pull up on the side of me, drive real slow, and stop. With the winter tinted and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't grab my pistol.
Oh yeah, that's scary. Yeah, that's some scary shit.
You feel what I'm saying? I grabbed my pistol, I let the window down my head and set the pistol like this again. The nigga drove off, went up there, turned around. He backed up, he came up right slow up there. I don't leave my seat back. This nigga go start some shit. I ain't gonna get out my car right now.
I can't handle anxiety no more, y'all. I live in a place where I can leave my door open, y'all. I can't handle all that extra shit no more. My anxiety go through the roof. Like I feel you, Maceo, because that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I tell you, I'm a straight convict, boy. I don't take nothing for granted. Like I said,
put my alarm on and lock my door sometimes, but then I have to catch myself. But that's why I've love the dogs for the longest, because they hear everything and they let you know when they hear something. But when dogs get elderly, they fall off on their pimping. But I can't get no more dogs because this part of them pissing and shitting everywhere. I ain't with that. And then I'm allergic to dogs, and so I got these dogs on the strength of my daughter's birthday, and I can't renege. And they living past their life expectancy. That's how good we take care of them, because they pass their due dates. And I ain't wishing for them to pass. It's gonna hurt my heart, but I'm not getting no more dogs. I got my Nina and my Santa Maria. They work just fine.
I heard that, sis. Yeah, man. We got a cat. That's it. I can't take care of myself. I ain't trying to take care of no animals.
I love cats. They don't love me. That's the worst pet that I'm allergic to. But I hear you got, if you're allergic to pets, you want to.
No, I'm standoffish with my cat. My cat's like a hunter cat. It do its own thing. So long as it do its own thing,
you let it outside.
Yeah, I don't have to pet it or nothing. It just kind of I'm used to it. It's like old too, but it's like still an outside cat, indoor cat.
See, my cats are always indoor, but cats don't require a lot of attention. They come holler at you for like 5 minutes, then you don't see them for the rest of the day.
Pretty much.
Motherfuckers.
I love them.
Yeah, I don't really. That's the thing. Like, you can grow on anything when it's around you a lot. So that's what I like it for. My daughter loves it. You know what I mean? And they grow on me because once in a while it'll come back with like a bird, a cat, a mouse or a rabbit. It be catching shit. I'd be like, damn, there you go.
Come back with a present for you. With a present. Like when I was overseas, I had a cat for a minute. And the doors, you know how the bottom of the doors may sell, because you do construction. You know how the doors, y'all put that little rubber thing on the bottom, or the door go real close to the floor. In Spain, that part of the door be sitting up high.
A weather guard, right?
So anything run up under there, right? I used to be getting ready for work, putting my boots on. Man, my cat run up to me and drop these big old behind roaches. Like, I don't know where he get them from. And I be like, I'm jumping in my couch and shit. I'm like, no, get it. Now, I act the fool so much, he take it. But he be playing with that shit. I done seen a roach play dead with him. I was like, man, I can't do this, man. I can't do this. You're going to cause me to have a heart attack.
Okay.
They bring your present, a dead bird or something.
I ain't seen a roach in ages, so I wouldn't know.
In Spain.
I know it's abundant in a lot of places, but I haven't seen none lately.
You're gonna see a roach in a couple of months.
Roaches live in the ground, but you got I sprayed the fuck out of my house. I don't got no roaches, but I'm just saying.
No, I mean, I've been in states where you see them all the time, but I haven't seen one at all. That's all I really meant by that.
Yeah,
it wasn't
but
coming at nobody.
They in the trees, they in the little trees, because here in the States, you go stand up under an oak tree if you want.
Them damn ticks suck though. Ticks suck. That's what you got to watch out for. Ticks and shit. Them fucking things.
I don't know what that remedy was. I had to call a sprayer, a dude to come spray my house. They had a manhole. They had a manhole in the front door, like when people come in, the buzz to get in the building. This is Spain. Like if they open their manhole, it'd be filled to the brim with roaches, right? So I called this dude, and they had to come from a different city. So dude came down. I don't know what the fuck he had. I heard he was the goods. They didn't even have a roach sprayer in the city I live. I had to call him from somewhere like a ref or something. He comes down, and I told him, I said, how much is this? He was like $43. I said, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to spray this whole house, the back where the garage at. Because when I would get out of my car, I had to tiptoe like I'm dodging roaches everywhere. I don't like that shit. I said, man, spray this nigga door. I had him spray my neighbor's house. I had him spray upstairs. It was 3 floors, two apartments on each floor. I had to spray the whole house down.
You irrigating the whole block.
Yeah. I had to go spray the manhole, and they love me over there. The Spanish people love me because I was like, fuck that. How much this cost? It wound up costing me like $160. I said, that's it. Spray this whole motherfucking house.
That's
you. Damn if I'm gonna fight with a roach.
See, I just had a house. I had a house treated. After I gutted everything out of that motherfucker, had that bitch treated. Man, that motherfucker cost me $400, man. Just come spray the goddamn house, boy.
Yeah, it's cheaper. It's weird in Spain. Whatever, like bottles of Cristal, they cost $3 in the Spanish store. Same bottles.
You're world traveler, Miss T.
Yeah, I've been all over. Been around the world and
That's what's up.
I've been all over. But yeah, they were like $3. We used to go get bottles of it and sell it to the people that pull in the port, because y'all don't know no better. Y'all Americans don't know no better. Like, in the club, man. This when they still had camcorders, taping themselves in the club, dancing and shit. No, but this when Biggie and Pac was hot. They taping themselves, with the bottles of Cristal. And they done paid us like $100 for them bottles. We got them for $3. And a big bottle of peanut butter, Lord have mercy. Oh, what you can trade for that. So things like that's expensive here in the States be cheap over there and vice versa. Plus, when they used to be on the Peseta rate, now they on Euro. But I was there the first time when they was on Peseta. And I'm going to tell you, for every dollar we have was like $2.50 their money. So if I needed $600 their money, I only had to put up $3.
Oh shit!
Well, I used to love it.
Well, I brought my ass in the house now.
All right. But look, closing thoughts. Thank y'all for coming through. I will say Ryan is doing the same thing. Like he, the Tanks told him he next from the ring when he won this weekend. And Ryan's response was, let me handle business July 16th. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get you, Tank. And he said, I am next. So let it be.
Well, shit.
He said December. But Ryan uses other men.
Zion to take fight.
Pretty much.
They said somebody had a desire to take some kind of shit. He canceled the fight.
But he's supposed to be fighting July 16th
Right.
Mario Fortuna now.
Yeah, but they say it's something he had a anxiety attack. I saw some kind of shit anyway. He had a anxiety attack. He canceled in the fight or something.
I don't know. I haven't heard that. And Ryan is ranked number 10 with ESPN. And no, Ryan is ranked number 6 with ESPN. But Fortuna is ranked number 10 with ESPN. It's just a lot of bullshit to prove his manness. And that's a word, y'all. His manness. He has to build the interest for his career to show his manness off of another dude. Now, a lot of times you guys always say, you acting like a bitch. You acting like y'all attached. I don't know if y'all know y'all do this, and I ain't male bashing. But y'all always be like, you acting like a bitch. Everything negative with a girl. But I'm going to say this. I think both sides are emotional. I think the difference is what we emotional about is different. That's
exactly.
It.
And you know what? And can I speak on that? Because I'm emotional about the fact is that I watched these people degrade Terrence Crawford for 4 years straight. And I was both of their fans and still am both of their fans. But I just got to a point where I said, you know what? It's time for Crawford to get his shine. And I got on board with it because he's a great boxer. But sometimes you got to like even the playing field as far as like what you want to see and what you expect from the boxer. You don't expect another boxer to say this guy ain't shit when you haven't even fought him yet. You know what I mean? Like, then you can talk shit. You know what I mean? But don't talk shit ahead of time. You can't take a
bunny rabbit to a snake fight all the time.
Exactly. You know like Danny Garcia, you know, he had the perfect opportunity to really get in Earl shit. But you know what? It was a good fight. But Danny got his ass whooped.
Danny was intimidated from the rip.
Man, hell with Danny. Danny's a
He's supposed to be intimidated. What you mean?
Listen,
he in there with the fucking truth. What you mean?
No, you're supposed to believe in yourself.
Listen,
no,
it don't always happen.
He's supposed to, but he didn't. So that's his fault.
Yeah, that's why I said I ain't mad at him, but he got in there.
He a man?
At least he got in there. He got in there.
Stop letting his daddy hold his nuts.
Yeah, he let his nuts drop.
Why didn't he duck Crawford at 140?
Yeah, he really was holding his nuts on that one, ATM.
I don't give a damn about no damn Danny.
They know when the Tigers come down to pillage the village. They know when the Tigers coming down to pillage the village. They go all run out the village.
We're talking about Earl and Crawford. Talk about that shit.
I said, let me talk about the nuts. Because y'all know y'all men don't like no women talk about nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck the Danny. Where the fuck is Crawford at? Talk about that shit. That's the topic.
Man, hey,
he right here. He right there. He right there, ATL. He waiting. He waiting.
You gonna see.
Y'all don't get soft now, goddamn it.
Nah, we waiting for the fight. Then we gonna get real rowdy on everything.
Y'all coming up with shit, making assumptions and shit. I don't want to hear
If
that.
he lose, he lose. If he win, he win. I know I saw a great fight. That's what I would look at it like.
This is Rob said he ran from Bud and Postal. See?
He sure did.
I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. You ain't even got no channel, just so when he got down whoop Crawford ass, I'm gonna make sure I got to hit your ass up.
Who that?
Who you talking about, bro?
This is
your ass.
You talking about Maceo, right?
Yep, Maceo.
No, Maceo.
Hey,
come back
Maceo.
Around here.
ICOGLDN.
Hey, you like 3 minutes past break, boy. Your ass playing.
I'm gonna tell you right
now.
now.
He said he at home.
Maceo gonna be back, you know, and everybody gonna come in. I mean, they ain't gonna be able to help themselves. I think everybody gonna have a show that night of the fight instead of waiting to Monday.
It's definitely one of those fights where you want to talk
T,
about
now
it right
you see
away.
this shit is
right
away,
away,
right, Miss T? You hear what they saying?
You know what? A lot of Deontay Wilder's fan went hitting when Deontay Wilder got knocked out.
I'm gonna go on and screenshot this goddamn video. I'm gonna screenshot this whole shit right here.
Well, nobody making videos that night.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back through Miss T shit when y'all talking this shit, bro. I can't wait to go back on this shit.
Ron Finkler, I was at the fight, and
oh, nice.
I was at the fight. That was actually 2 days before my birthday.
That was a beautiful fight.
I got lucky because I planned to go to Vegas for my birthday, for my 50th, and then they moved the fight to October 9th, and I was like, damn. I was like, shit. What
yeah, exactly. You got lucky then. Yeah, that was a beautiful fight.
Lucky. And
you know what? I ain't gonna front. That was a legendary fight. That was a good. I thought Wilder was gonna win that shit too.
I cried in that fight, and by the time I got down to the lobby, About to walk out the door, I stopped crying. I was okay, but in the moment,
Oh, for real,
I
Miss T?
cried. I
Damn.
did because I felt like he got cheated. I'm accepting the answer. I'm accepting what's on the books, but I feel like he won the first and third fight. I will always believe that because I see where they cheated him, and it just made me cry. Even I was knee deep in a whole area full of English fans, and they were nice about it too, and they said it. He won the fight. They said, but they didn't stop it. They shrugged their shoulders like, it ain't our fault. They didn't stop it. Oh, we got
Well,
along
when
very
it's the
well.
heavyweights, they want you to go out on your shield, though, really. Like, you remember
Yeah.
back in the day, Lennox Lewis and all those guys actually got knocked out, like, before they stopped fighting. They ain't never really stopped fights, like, off of you falling down as a heavyweight. At least I didn't think they did back in the day.
Well, Jack Reese have stopped fights for less. And Tyson Fury actually said out his own mouth, you ain't gotta take Miss T. Nobody gotta take Miss T mouth.
Oh, you talking about the first fight? Are you talking about the first fight?
I said the first and third. I was at the third fight.
Well,
But
the
Jack
first fight, I
Reese-
did think Wilder won. But
Yeah,
I definitely thought
yeah.
he won.
Everybody
Because
want
he
to
was
talk about
down
how
low.
the fight was going. Okay, Tank to me was losing this fight until he caught Rolly. That don't mean nothing. When you catch somebody, you got to talk about every part of the fight. Tyson Fury said, I was unconscious.
Yeah.
Now I want to
Yeah, he
know
was.
what can the unconscious man do when they unconscious. There's nothing you can think of that an unconscious man can
They
do.
should have stopped that fight. I didn't know you was talking about the first fight. The first fight they should have stopped. I believe that because
Now,
I was celebrating already and I just knew he was out. He was out cold. Wilder hit him with that right and then he hit him with that sweeping left. You could see him sleep as he hit the ground. He was
and he
sleep
did
before he
not
hit the
beat the
ground.
count. He didn't beat the count.
Man,
And
the
Jack
didn't
Reese
beat the
let
count.
him back in.
referee
Now, the third fight,
the referee Holland woke that nigga ass up.
yeah, the
Pretty much.
third
Pretty
fight,
much.
the third fight, he did not beat the count. I mean, what's the point of telling us you got to beat the count and you don't count it? So I don't know. Then at that point, if you Deontay, just think about it like this. If you Deontay, you be like, what do I got to do to get a fair fight, a fair decision?
Yeah, that wasn't no fair fight. That was 15 seconds, clearly.
Yeah, he and some people argue
You can't beat these folks.
I was right there. I was counting. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, he ain't gonna win no matter what.
And you know when Andre Ward say something like, what the fuck?
Close that door, the screen.
Andre be calling shit
All right.
weird as a motherfucker too.
No, just the screen.
They say that shit immediately, right then and there, before the fight, even doing the fight. They said, shit, that's a long count. Andre Ward said that shit immediately. What?
Even though I believe in cheating with the second fight, I give Tyson that fight. He won. I ain't gonna even say Deontay won. I don't even talk about the second fight. But it wouldn't have been no second fight if they'd have gave my boy the fight the first time. He won. You put that blemish on his record. Then the Tyson could have came back and won the second, and then it'd be the trilogy for all the marbles. And Deontay broke his hand probably in that fourth round. So I mean, I'm just saying, what you got to do. I don't even want to box no more if it's gonna be like that. Like there's possibility that
But
the ref gonna shoot me.
boy, he's not mentally ready to come back yet.
I
He's
mean,
not.
he
don't
said he's
seem like
coming
it.
back,
It don't
but I don't
seem
know
like
if he is or not.
He's not mentally. The first thing he has to do is self responsibility. Okay, the man beat my ass. I'm gonna take that loss. I'm going on about my business, and I got to come back to it. Okay, it's over and done with.
He's
Okay,
not gonna take that though.
you got. Well, but Lady T, but you got to, in order for you to move forward. If not, it's gonna always be in the back of his mind. You feel?
It's like he kind of. I think if you ask him, did he lose? It's kind of like I just believe, kind of like what I'm saying. I accept what the record now says. It says what it says, but nobody can convince me that he lost the third and first fight. And maybe that's how he's looking at it. I mean, if you can't convince him.
You see that interview he had today?
I didn't look at that interview, but I heard about it.
I looked at the interview and just looking at his demeanor and the way that he talked, he's not all there. I'm a diehard Wilder fan, and I'm glad to see the brother come back, but he cannot come back with the state of mind that he is in.
Mindset.
The mindset, because if he come with that mindset, then he's going to lose. What?
I think he need to go back to what it was and broke. He need to take that weight off.
That weight off his ass.
And I like Malik Scott.
I was hoping he was going to come back like that. I really was. I'm a Deontay Wilder fan, man. I was hoping he going to call somebody out. He could have called a couple people out. I'd have been satisfied with that. You know what I mean? Not all this subliminal messages shit.
Well, listen,
a couple of people calling him out now. Ruiz, Wallin, a couple of people already calling him out.
You know why they calling him out now? Because you feel like he is vulnerable now.
Right. But he
all before, the motherfuckers ain't want to fight Wilder.
He just needed to go back. He just need to go back to what he was. That's all.
It's just one man that beat him. One man. That's it. That's all I look at this like. It's not like people want to shun Wilder. It's all about what he want to redo. Like, just you was a legend, bro. Go back to that. That's what I want to see.
They know he the cash cow too.
Well, see,
that's why they want him.
That's why they're trying to get Wilder back. Cause right now the heavyweight division is bored as a fuck.
It is.
There's no excitement in the heavyweight division right now. Wilder.
Hey, Maceo, what you think? Like, even if Wilder come back and he just losing, because you see all these white dudes and Latinos calling him out because they, like you said, they think he's vulnerable. So let's say he get these fights. I'm gonna say they'll go on like a 3 or 4 or 5 run where there'll be big money fights because they want to see this nigga really fall. And they want to get in line to be the one to make him fall.
Well, we know it's gonna take a lot to make him fall. That's for sure.
But what was the question? What was the question?
That's what I was saying. Don't you think that that's what they're trying to do?
Look at that. Motherfucker, that's not gonna be able to take them blows.
I don't think so. Let me tell you why. Because it was Deontay Wilder's decision to come back. It wasn't nobody else.
Yeah, but see, they what is WBC, WBA, which are one of the president wanting to come back. They begging this man to come back.
WBC,
they want this man to come back bad. You feel what I'm saying?
When I say fuck the WBC, go get in line with the IBF and the WBA and the WBO. Fuck
That's
the
what
WBC.
I was thinking. That's what I was thinking also. Like, why just depend on that one entity when it's going to limit who you get to fight? You see what I'm saying? Wilder's trying to end his career on a good note. That's what I want to see him fight everybody. Them Euros got some good fucking heavyweights over there, and we got a few over here. You know what I mean?
That's it. Like I say, them boys right now. But I fear if Wilder come back, if he get his head in, he come back with a chip on his shoulder. He gonna try to destroy every motherfucker body get in the ring with him, man.
Look, he just need to drop that weight and be his natural weight, his natural stuff.
But looking at him the other day, he don't have all the weight on him.
No, he don't.
No,
he don't.
He ain't got all that weight. He don't drop all that weight. He don't drop.
He look healthy. He look healthy.
He look healthy now.
Yeah, don't lift no more motherfucking weight. Don't be in there 350. What is that deal when y'all be saying that nigga can bench press 350 or 4? What is the average a man can bench press?
You supposed to be able to lift
200. It's body weight. A man can bench press his body weight. Like, I'm 230. That's like, should I be benching that? I should be benching that at least my weight. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know. I was like, what's the fascination?
No, I'm gonna tell you.
225. He doing 100 pounds over. Like, he's doing good. Like, he's strong.
You know?
Listen, I'm bench pressing a fault.
I heard that.
Look, I'm bench pressing the Olympic size bar. That's 45 pounds.
I ain't bench pressing that. I'm benching that real motherfucker fault. Every time I pick that bitch up to eat.
when I do that Olympic size bar, because I got one in my garage, and my shoulders be killing me when I first start off. Because you have to acclimate to that shit. And I be like, why do y'all? I be goddamn if I'm even trying to do 100. Y'all crazy?
Now, like I said, when I walk to the kitchen in a few minutes, I'm going to take my another shower. I'm going to fix my bowl of cereal, bring my fat ass to head lay down.
I mean, I get it when they say make sure your girl in shape too. Because if something happened, we got to run. We need to be in shape. I think us women, as we get older, we forget about that. And then the pull-ups, right? Like, you know, women ain't really pulling up shit.
I'll tell nigga the heartbeat. I get in a fight now. I ain't got but 22 and a half seconds. I'm gone.
Yeah, you got about a good.
My most exercise is gonna be swimming and going to work. That's it.
Yeah. And then girls girls when they young can pull up over a bar and just stay up there, but you fuck around and tell me to go down and come back up. God made sure I ain't gonna be doing none of that. No, like talk about it. He made sure
Yeah.
because I can't pull the girls up and my
I
body.
might have to start exercising though. I got my physical back today, so all my liver, everything is good. Even though I drink a lot of beer, and
I got it.
so I'm out.
Well, my thing, I can't get rid of this goddamn stomach. That's the hardest damn thing to lose, boy.
I heard that.
He said, we try and look. I just told y'all like I had to go to the ER again. I'm okay. I ain't crying about it. It's my usual. I had to get that cocktail, and they got me on steroids, but it's all steroids ain't bad. I don't take the steroids to be no He-Man. I take steroids to save my life that take down swelling because steroids is actually a good medicine. But so they got me on the shit, but that shit make you hungry, and I be trying to do my little thing on the side, how I eat, and shit, I can't beat the hunger.
They told me to stop smoking cigarettes, my Boxing Fans TV, so I gotta stop smoking cigarettes. And they said my cholesterol was high. That's the only thing I gotta work on, my cholesterol. So yeah,
I can give you recipes to knock that cholesterol down. I told y'all I'd be doing that. You know, I just to save my life, I had to figure out how food can be my medicine instead of medicine. Literally, I just
that's what I asked
myself.
them. I said, "What can I? Why do I need?" I asked them what I should need to stop eating. They said, "No, you just need to stop smoking cigarettes, and your cholesterol will be fine." But yeah, I was thinking food too, like certain things you eat. You know what I mean?
It's food. I mean, you'd be surprised. Some people out there, if you just cut out the sodas and the bread, you'll be surprised how your body would just do almost a 180.
Well, I was addicted to sodas real bad. I get now when every now and then I get on I drink my 3 or 4 sodas. Sometimes I don't. I get to the point where I can't even drink a whole soda. I drink one and sit it down and leave it. I drink a lot. When I start drinking a lot of apple juice.
Yeah, I make my own apple juice. I make my own grape juice. It'd be good. It'd be better than the store. And then guess what? I ain't gonna have no side effects.
I go
shit. Like after I get off with y'all, let me tell you. Ask me what I've eaten. I have eaten nothing today. I drank plenty of water, but I ain't even drank no juice. But I'm about to go downstairs and drink my juice. And I got spinach, kale, not spinach and kale, but spinach, carrots, and beets. And then I got grapes, oranges, and apples. And I made that shit myself. And that's gonna be my dinner. Midnight dinner.
I went to brunch this morning. I went to our high eat some grits and eggs. I didn't even.
That sounds good.
I had grits and eggs with some bacon and some sausages. And they gave me some pancakes, but I didn't eat the pancakes. I ate some of the bacon. I ain't ate nothing else until later on this afternoon before I went back to work. I had me some beef ribs, some chicken, and some homemade fried rice. That's what I ate. I only eat twice a day already. That's it.
You know, I can't even eat ribs no more. It smells gamey when I try to eat ribs. Pork smells gamey when I try to eat it. I just don't eat meat like talking about it no more.
I had beef ribs. I had a piece of beef ribs from yesterday. I ate that, and just like now, I'm just laying across my bed right now, but I'm kind of lunchy. But I won't go in there and fix nothing big to eat. Like I used to bang up in the middle of the night. Boy, we got that hungry. While I go in, I might cook a whole damn meal in the middle of the night. I'm gonna cook a scrambled eggs and rice, sausages, and all kind of shit late night. Either I'm fixing some salmon and rice. I had to stop all that shit out, man. You know.
Yeah, because now especially when you get older, eat certain foods, your chest get tight. But Big Fish is in the house. General Big Fish, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Miss T, what's good?
I'm doing good. You miss nice little talker. Was you listening to us in the background?
Yeah. I was. Yeah, I be checking you out. I don't come on all the time, but I be listening. It's funny you come on during my dinner time, so I can't really talk to you during that time. So, and
look at the king. Look at the king right there.
It's funny you got Chef Maceo Golden on the show tonight. That's how that boy talk about his food.
Maceo be having good dinners. I was like, man.
Hey, I think he might be secretly related to the mosquito spray because the mosquito spray be eating like the mud. And Mr. Golden, the only person I done heard
Oh
recently
yeah,
say
dog.
he eating 2 types of meat on one entree. I'm like, golly,
General, what up, my nigga?
what's going on?
Shit, I'm cooling, man. You know.
I cooked my big pot of stewed chicken and rice yesterday.
Damn, see,
Yeah, I'm still laughing about that debate y'all had the other day, man. That shit was crazy, yo.
Oh yeah.
Y'all be having some good debates, yo.
Miss T, I want to say something to Mr. Golden, though. I know Mr. Golden, we always be on the opposite sides of opinion, man. But I really consider you as a friend, a friend I haven't met, man. And I enjoy talking to you every time we interact, man. I just want to make sure you know that.
That what's up.
oh, that's wonderful.
Hey, General Big Fish, man, let me tell you something. I got nothing love for you and your brother. I mean, like I said, it's just like we're all one big family. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Type of person. I go by your vibe. If I can't vibe for you and you reach out to him, I ain't gonna mess with you.
Straight up.
I just love the way like ATL and all. We talk shit like we know one another for years.
Exactly.
I love
That's what's up.
together one another.
That's how it's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to have their own opinion and be able to, to voice it. You know what I'm saying? Without going through no extra shit. I love. At the end of the day, I love all my black boxers. Period. Yeah, I fuck with Spence, but I fuck with Crawford too because he a brother, man. I'm not never gonna knock my brothers. Period. I fuck with all my brothers, and I'm proud of all of them that's making a step in motherfucking boxing and becoming undisputed and doing this and that. I don't knock none of my brothers. I just fuck with Spence. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I fuck with Bud too. I want nothing bad to happen to none of them brothers, man, because that's just how I am.
Hell, I don't like General Big Fish. Hell with y'all.
General Big Fish is a big Spence fan, but oddly enough, Maceo, me and General Big Fish for like a couple of weeks, we was on the same page about a lot of shit, huh, General?
Yeah, me and Miss T was mobbing in the same car. Canelo went down. We didn't get the Charlo with.
Yo, I wish I had a bet on that fight, man. That was the dumbest. That shit was worse than AJ versus fucking Andy Ruiz. Like, if you can't pick a fight like that and get paid, man. Oh my god, man.
Which fight you talking about, bro?
The Bibble and Canelo. Man,
I heard Bibble only got like $2 million.
No, they ain't paid that money yet, have they?
I heard that too because he a part of Russia. But Russia hasn't put any stipulations on their sports people.
That nigga Bibble ain't give a damn. That nigga whoop Canelo ass.
America did though. I think America did though. They put the stipulation.
Yeah, they put a pause on his money because they had war and shit.
Fucked up.
They squeeze the assets left and right over that shit.
They think he get that $7 million and gonna get that money to his country. That man finna get the goddamn thing. You feel what I'm saying? That man said shit. He got nothing to do with that shit. That man came over here. He fought his ass.
America did pick a side now.
But Mr. Golden, I'm sorry, Miss T, Mr. Golden. If he did get that money, they would be entitled to any type of tax that they have over there. True. I'm not familiar with the Russian government at all tax system, but I'm pretty sure they have one. So that's
true.
Well, hold on. Well, first of all, he don't live over in Russia anymore. So Russia can't. He had to pay taxes here in America.
But he has it now. Everybody, don't matter where you from, you're gonna pay taxes whether you claim America or not. But if you haven't denounced your country, and I haven't heard that he did, then you will, like General Big Fish say, we don't know what the stipulation is about when they make money, how much did their government take from them. Because you, as an American, you could go overseas and work a job, and you think you ain't paying Uncle Sam, you could. He was like, America, I ain't seen you in 15 years. Uncle Sam said, I'm gonna see you every year when tax time come.
I get nervous when I don't do my taxes every year.
Hell yeah. Like, I don't understand these people who don't even do their taxes. But you know what I learned? You can go 8-10 years not filing taxes, as long as you ain't really owing no tax,
Right.
they'll give you that money
Outstanding
back.
amounts.
Mm-hmm.
And always be in good standing with your state. That's a fact. You gotta be that.
Like I said, they don't have no problem taking my motherfucking money, right? But every time I get ready to file taxes, they talk about they and me.
Look, I try to file 0 through the whole year.
Each
I
year,
don't like to owe them shit, and then I always get a big return.
that shit be so funny. Every time I file my damn taxes, they talk about they got to do a background check on me. Motherfucker, you ain't do no background check. You were taking my damn money. Shit.
Exactly.
No
Run,
problem.
look, what we gonna say when Social Security kick in? Ain't no money there, and all that money we put in over the years. What y'all gonna say to that?
Shit, the same thing we saying about the gas. Goddamn.
I'm gonna tell my motherfucker, don't get unhealthy and keep living. That's the only way you gonna live out there, motherfucker.
I'm like, wait a minute. Hey, can you run me back the money that I already put in? Because people swear up and down Social Security is like a social program. It's not. You can't. You have to put money into it.
Your Social Security money going or hours is going to Ukraine, Israel.
Man,
gas is like $5 damn near.
The wars we've been in that George Bush Jr. didn't pay for.
Yeah, NATO, Syria. That's where all the bread going.
You all about that gas, man. I went and full that motherfucker up yesterday.
Lightspeed in the building. What's Papa King says salute. The gas prices got a lot to do with the tariffs, y'all. Keep in mind, in 2019,
yo, Miss T, gas prices so high, I'm riding this motherfucker down. I said, fuck the car. I be just riding this motherfucker around. Fuck that shit.
Get a moped. Do like they do overseas. Get a moped. They need to come back.
$3.50. That shit lasts me 2 days. Fuck it.
I know, right? Shit, I used to have a motorcycle, a R6, and my shit would be like $9, $8 or something.
What was that? What was that you was riding? How much? You
R6. I had a Yamaha R6, black on black, mag wheels.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna get me a skate.
I like those Yamahas.
Yamaha's good. I don't like them because they're quiet.
What's it say,
baby? Real quiet.
I got me a 21 speed mongoose.
Oh damn!
Nice. Hey, you know what? You ain't need no gas.
yeah. This
you need his calf muscles for that.
This man power, baby.
Look who in the building, Mike Jones. What's Papa King? That's sitting. Mike Jones.
281-330.
That was the song back in the day.
Look,
that was the song back in the day.
You didn't want me, now I'm hot, y'all on me. That was my
you don't know nothing about that, Miss.
No,
that was a fire album though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
that was what was that? 2009, 2008, I think that was.
Nah, that was like 01 to 04, somewhere in that era.
Oh, what?
Yeah. That was the early two.
Like.
Yeah, that's that Swisher House and all of that was popping back then. Mike Jones and
I love y'all.
Chameleonaire.
Y'all chopping the screw.
UGK.
Yeah, I'm East Coast.
Raps and
it made it over this way. It made it over this way like 2007. Like I think it was like it made it up to the East Coast.
Yeah.
For some reason, it was later over here that everybody got up on Mike Jones. I think on the East Coast.
Yeah,
Mike Jones. He was the shit though.
Yeah, Mike Jones probably had a popularity run, a mainstream run for about 4 years. So I can see what you're saying. About 2, 3, 4 years.
I love Paul Wall rap. I just like the way he raps. He sounding tight.
Yeah,
I like this shit. And I know he's passed on. Rest in peace, Pimp C. I just love his character. He's funny to me. When I hear him talk, he was hilarious.
Yeah, that's my favorite rapper all time, Miss T. That's funny you say that. That's exactly why I like him. He's funny.
He funny as hell. And then my boy Scarface. Man, it was crazy because when I was growing up, I said growing up, I was young. I was in my early 20s. Every dude you dated listened to Scarface, but every girl you dated listened to Mary J. Blige. So I think Mary J. and Scarface inadvertently got fans from the opposite sex because of the people that you're dealing with. Like, I wouldn't have listened to Brad Jordan like talking about it, but every nigga you dated, man, had his shit on. I was like, man, and then you just find yourself singing that motherfucking Brad Jordan to this day. That's my dude right there. But I played motherfucking Mary J. Blige. I burned the CD up playing that thing. Every dude I dated, they had to know they're married. They had to know it. You know, so
Yeah, I grew
that
up
was
with her.
funny to me back then.
Mary J. Blige, she the queen.
Man.
Yeah, I first heard her Real Love song in 91. People like, that album didn't even come out in 92. I said, I promise. I was going horseback riding in Pittsburgh. They came out with it. You know how they release a song way early before the album? And I was like, who is that? Real Love. And then they came out with What's the 411 the next year. Man, she came out with My Life, it was over. Mary J. Blige, she just put out an album right now. I ain't got to hear Nate's song. I'm going to buy it.
How about a Mary?
Get
her phony ass.
Man, don't talk about Mary.
phony.
Don't talk about Mary, man. And SWV is my favorite female group of all time. SWV.
Mary is phony.
Man, watch your mouth, man.
That's like calling Patti LaBelle phony, Maceo.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Golden. They talk about Mary, man. God.
Mike Jones said.
City. We used to watch her.
Hey, Mr. Maceo, Mary J. Blige ain't signed with the PBC, man.
Yeah. Hey, when she did My Life, let me tell you, Meryl Streep is a fan of Mary J. Blige.
What's up, Pat?
And see, you can't get no better than that. That lady, I swear, a lot of us women say, did she talk to us and found out what we had to say on it and make a song off of what we're doing? I mean, her songs were so relatable. Shit, you can't talk about Macy. Don't talk about Mary. It's Mary J. Blige country over here.
Now you got a million Mary J. Blige. She was definitely the queen, though.
Man, you done made Mr. Golden slid out the ring.
Yeah, Mr. Golden has slid out the ropes on us.
Yeah. Come on, Mr. Golden. Come on back, man. Mary J. ain't that bad.
I know. Mike Jones said, sign the contract, big boy, sign the contract. Y'all got to go back and watch the replay, but we going to go out and we going to, just say our closing thoughts. Ronald Finkley, what you got?
Hey, great fight weekend coming up, Undisputed Championship. And yeah, I would like to see a contract. You know what I mean? I would like to see this thing get all signed and delivered so we can just basically get ready for the next stage. Everybody can do what they want to do and be happy that they got the fight. And now they can really talk shit and, just move forward. Wait for the fight date. Peace.
Hello?
I feel you. Mr. Maceo.
Lady T.
Yo, we doing final thoughts. What you got?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, now my other phone went dead. I was in the kitchen, the phone cut off and went dead, so I had to come grab my other phone out of the room.
Okay. What's your final thoughts now that you came back?
The hell with Mary J.
Nigga, Mr. Mason, we was cool, nigga. We was cool. You treading on thin ice, nigga.
Hey, yo, don't make Mr. Big Fish hit you with the no.
That's somebody else. That ain't Mary J.
Yeah, he tripping, man.
I'm gonna apologize for you.
He snuck backstage, man. He tried to shoot at her. She shot him down. That's what's wrong.
Yep.
Nah, that's a long. Listen, that's a whole total different story. But look at here. But hey, I enjoy your ATL, man. I wonder where you was at, but I thought you was ducking like Earl. I ain't seen you in a minute. Well, I'm glad I got that catch you.
Oh hell no! I'm always on here. Hell no!
Oh hell no! You were missing for a minute. Hey, Lady T, how many times I asked you to with that?
Have I been missing, Miss T?
Not really. Y'all, I was out for that. I was decommissioned for about a week. And then sometimes, he might not have been here, but most of the time ATL is here. I'll be shocked when he ain't. I'll be like, where you at, man? But, it got a lot to do with work schedule, going on vacation and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was looking for you the other night with a fight. Lady T had to advertise you could be on here for the fight.
Yeah.
I come on looking for you, man.
I straight advertised for you, ATL.
Yeah, I was looking for you. I ain't here. I called her.
We was on here. You was ducking. You were ducking to like Earl.
To the left.
UT did not catch you after the fight.
Yeah, he did, and he paid up, y'all. He paid up to me
Oh, he
immediately.
did.
So yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Hey,
bet.
Big Fish.
So he's an honest broker.
Oh, what
Hey,
y'all
Big
bet on?
Fish. Big
If
Fish.
the
sir.
fight wouldn't go, he
Is Brock
betted
coming on
that
tonight or
the
he ain't
fight
coming on?
would,
Oh yeah.
ATL said the fight was gonna end in 5 rounds, so that's
Yeah, I remember
way. And
that.
I was like, nah, he ain't gonna get him out there that early.
He got him in 6, goddamn. I was like, God damn.
A lot of
Hey,
people
Big
was
Fish, a
right
question.
though in their predictions almost though.
Yeah.
Big Fish.
Yes, sir.
Is Brock coming on tonight or he ain't coming on?
Nah, he not coming on tonight.
Okay. Well, I done caught my teeth for the night. I don't have my little talk in for the night.
I know,
Big
right?
Fish.
We appreciate you.
I gotta go
Hey,
drink
Big Fish.
this
Hey, Big
juice.
Fish.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Fish. You know I'm finna go ahead.
You gotta go get that back end money. I already
Get the
know.
back in. Y'all funny
Back
with that
in.
one. Hey, Big Fish, your closing thoughts. What you got on it, bro?
You said you asked me for my closing thoughts, Mr.
Yeah, what you got on it?
Man,
Anything
I'm
talk
I'm
to?
looking forward to this weekend. They about to steal some more money from us, and
Yeah, man.
but I'm rooting for Haney, but I'm seeing Kambosos. If I had to make a pick, I pick Kambosos, but I'm rooting for Haney. So I can't wait to see what happened though.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a big weekend of fights too, as well.
Yeah.
Haney
ATL,
gonna knock that boy out, man.
what you got
I
on
think
the
Haney gonna knock
ATL?
him out to get the win.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think we all voted for Haney. What you got
Man,
on the
I
ATL?
got
What's your thoughts?
I got motherfucking Haney by majority, hold on. What's the shit before majority decision?
Split decision. I think.
Yeah, I got Haney 12 rounds by split decision. I don't see them trying to make him seem like he got a unanimous decision in Australia. So I say by split decision.
Let's go.
I think Haney gonna beat the kangaroo dust off this nigga.
Bam.
That's what's up. That's what's up. USA, let's go.
No,
That's
that
all
ain't.
you
Hey,
had,
look. No, I'm submit to you. You ain't give no fools. You just said beat the shit out of him. I think he gonna beat the shit out of him too. So what's your prediction though?
Yeah. I was just waiting. I was waiting for you to get the floor because once I talk, I'm gonna get off. Because I gotta drink this juice. I'm hungry as shit, y'all. And if I keep sitting here, I'm gonna eat a full course meal. I'm gonna be Maceo-ing it up in this motherfucker tonight.
I say split decision.
Split decision. Okay. So look, I'm gonna be calling the fight again because I'm gonna have that fight.
Devin Haney.
You know, Devin. Y'all know it's coming on ESPN for the free. As far as I know.
Oh yeah. I got ESPN. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah. Exactly. We all got ESPN. So yeah, it's gonna be on ESPN. No, it's not pay-per-view for us. It's pay-per-view for Australia, but it's not for us. As far as I know, regular ESPN. Also on regular Showtime, Cool Boy Steph is fighting too. 9:00, both of them. See, they fighting on the 5th. That's Sunday in Australia, but it's gonna be 9:00 at night our time.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's still the 4th our time, but they did it so to accommodate us. But it's coming on regular ESPN. Cool Boy Steph is also fighting on regular Showtime at 9:00. Just so y'all know. So you better DVR tape one of them. I'm gonna be calling the fight. I'm looking at the Haney fight for sure. Y'all are welcome to come in and watch with me. And then y'all are welcome to do that. So I'm gonna be calling it and be in my element. I'm not showing the fight like I did last time because Steve learned the lesson. Steve learned a valuable lesson.
Look, I show it. I take the motherfucking. I be the fall guy.
I can't show it still. Even if you do it, AT, I can't.
You know what I'm saying? You could join me.
I mean, I just don't want it to show up some kind of way, be broadcasted. Nah, dude, them dudes serious.
Oh, he's saying y'all could do like a joint live, I think. And he'd be the one taking the hit.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm
see
saying.
how that works.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
We'll see how we'll build on that. We'll see how I don't mind But I'm like, shit, I'm not showing shit, man. I know. I told y'all. I done told y'all. Y'all gotta go back and look at my videos. I done told y'all how they get down, and they don't care.
They're
They
gonna try
don't
to get
care.
you for the. They're gonna try to get you for the RICO Act. Boxing
Yeah,
fans.
they
He said the Rico.
I was over here Al Capone in it like a mug. Yeah, they decom my ass for a whole week.
Damn.
They decommissioned my ass for a whole week. And it's
I
crazy
know that.
because all I had to do is write them a formal email. And you know, there's a such thing as a formal email, just in case y'all didn't know that. And I wrote it up, and because I got a book that shows me all kinds of templates, and I wrote it up and sent it to them, and they, you know, it was like, okay, we see your point. I was like, damn. But most people don't dispute the actual people who complain about you. They try to go through YouTube and Google. But what I got to say about that, Google and YouTube don't care. They don't care.
Hell no.
Anybody can complain about you, and they make suggestions. Hey, not only am I complaining, take that video down, but shut that shit down for 6 months. And YouTube will say, okay. So the
Yep.
right person to complain to and get your reprieve back from would be the actual people who complained about you. But you got to come at them business fine, but they not even
Cross
gonna
the
listen
T's
to
and
you.
dot the I's. Cross the T's and dot the
Mhm.
I's.
That's right.
Defending yourself.
That's right. And they cease and desist with whatever they was trying to do to me. And they wrote me a letter. I got the letter. They wrote me a letter back saying, we ain't gonna go no further with this. We done with it. And now they had some big plans for my ass. I said, I'm not fucking with
Okay.
CBS, man.
Hey, I'm gonna play the audio. I ain't gonna show the fight. I'm gonna play the audio.
Yeah. I did that one time. I had over 1,000
Commentary is
people
where
in
it's
there.
at though. Like on some real shit, ATL. Like commentary, like just speaking on the fight, I think it's more safer though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played the audio and I had over 1,000 people in here one time. When I just played the
Yeah.
audio, I didn't get in trouble. But in light of me getting in trouble, I just be leery about playing anybody's shit.
But you remember I told you was gonna get some goddamn views.
Yeah, you do. You do. So I do. I come in, I let y'all see how crazy I am. Because I get beside myself sometimes.
Bird, I
Maceo
ain't seen
know.
that party.
Yeah.
Maceo, you know, tell him Maceo.
Yeah. Shit, bring me to you live, boy.
What's up?
You know
It's
what I'm
something about the
saying?
fight night. You got to get live when it's a fight night, especially if it's a fight.
Oh
you
hell
like.
yeah. Damn right.
You know?
Yeah,
Shit.
I be in here having a ball. My daughter used to come in here like, what are you yelling at? Who are you talking to?
Talking to that TV.
Straight
Talking to
up.
the TV.
Like, I'm ready to bust the
Right.
motherfucking TV open if
For
so
real.
I get good, you know.
But listen,
That's crazy.
Everybody go
Listen.
home and shit.
when Bud and Terrence fight, I'm gonna be wide open.
See,
I
he
can't go
already
no phone with
fucking up.
nobody.
Hey, look, he
I-
already fucking up. He
I
said
can
when
be-
Bud and Terrence fight.
Oh, damn! Well, Bud and Spin fight. I can even you see that? I can't even
Hey,
feel no ball. I can't do nothing.
That show you how biased he is.
I told you, Shorty.
That just show
He
you
said
right
when Bud and Terrence fight,
Hey, listen,
What?
you know what's
them
crazy?
niggas gonna fight each other. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Yeah, yeah.
Maceo, I do that
What you
sometimes
say,
too,
John?
man.
What you be
I
saying,
know it.
John? Big Fish?
They
Take your blood
gonna fight
pressure.
each other and lose.
Man, yeah.
Jennifer Big Fish be like, take your blood pressure. He ain't never lie. Because there's certain
Listen.
fighters have my chest tight
What?
as hell.
When
Yes.
Crawford
I
beat
be so-
himself, I don't
I
want to
be
hear shit.
so excited. I be so excited, just like I'm there. I boy, look at I be all
I
over
ain't gonna-
TV.
I ain't gonna front that time that Clarissa Shields fought Christina Hammer. I damn near cried at the end of the fight. She whooped that chick ass, bro. That was
Hey,
a good ass
Marcino,
fight.
you couldn't have summed up any better, Marcino.
So, hey, what Miss T? What Crawford been fighting like once every 2 years or something?
Man, go ahead on with that Big Fish. You ain't never
When
gonna get
Tans
me to
beat
talk
when
bad
Tans
about
beat
Crawford.
Crawford, when Tans
That
beat
wasn't no
Crawford,
bad. That
he
ain't
gonna beat
bad.
himself.
See,
You
see,
called the
Miss-
fight.
He beating everybody
He beat
in front of
himself.
him and knocking them out.
Miss T, I don't want to send in the clip to B-Mac to put you on the boys. You can't be biased.
That's all right.
See,
That's all right.
See, I
Listen,
think everybody got a definition of that. My
I'm
definition
in
of
the
voice
right
is,
gender where I can be that.
it's this what I'm talking about. When you just can't acknowledge the truth and you're gonna be biased no matter what. just because you like this fighter, and that in my
I think it was
opinion,
we can't count arm
I think
punches.
it was one time, to answer your question, Big Fish. I think it was one time he didn't do more than 2 fights, and that was roughly up in the pandemic time. The one of
okay.
the fights he's suing Bob for because he didn't get his minimum the fights that he's
Yeah.
supposed to have per year. But Crawford normally gets you 2 fights in. And like I said, the pandemic fucked a lot of people up. Not just him,
Yeah.
fucked a lot of people up. But I
Yeah.
I
think
think
he
so.
fights on a regular. Minus
And see what
pandemic, I
Spence had.
can't make a call
Spence
with
only had
nobody
3
on that
fights,
one.
right? Spence only had 3 fights too. So I
Yeah,
mean, they
but
both
Spence
been
been
kind of
in.
inactive.
Yes, if we say that, then we gotta say Spence been in almost 2 decades with 13 fights. I'm just joking. 28 fights.
It's all right. He got 3 belts out of them.
Hey,
little
you
28.
tried it. You tried it.
One division though. He dared
It's
to
okay.
dream.
It's not a. This is what I want to know. Y'all always say that. Where in the rule book it says that you have to be in more divisions? Marvin Hagler fought in 1 division his whole career.
He
Mike
don't have
Tyson
to.
Mike Tyson fought in 1 division in his whole career.
He was a heavyweight.
You know, so that's not.
He's a heavyweight,
That
man.
shouldn't be a knock.
There's no rule, but when you talking pound for pound, I would say this, Big Fish. And everybody is objective or subjective on how they pick their pound for pound. But I feel like pound for pound was one of the criteria is to see if that person with that skill can they be fighting in any weight class and have that same skill and be housing dudes. I can't make that assessment of anybody, not just Earl Spence, when I can't even see that you can go up in the weight class. Like, for instance, if George Kambosos win this weekend and he gets undisputed, he still cannot be on my pound for pound.
No,
you know why?
hell no.
Because
Hell no.
I don't see how he
His
can go
skill set can't
past
go different weight class.
135.
Yeah, he
It
can't.
see the pound for pound list is something I really don't like because it's
Yeah.
all subjective. Everybody have their own definition and their reasons, so it's like a trillion different equations if you ask everybody their individual opinion on that. But I get what you're saying. I respect that. But in my opinion, where the pound for pound list is irrelevant because in the 147, that is the best division in boxing is down for the past 15, 20 years because of Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Kell Brook. Like it's a whole lot of fighters that is fought at 147. So we have a measurement for that. You don't got it. They don't have to go outside of their weight class to be
But I want
considered
to
the
see.
best
I want
fighter.
to see that you can do that before I start calling you a pound. And that's anybody.
But
I honestly can see Josh Taylor fighting at 147. I ain't think he gonna be the.
I don't know why he
hottest dude,
didn't. I don't know why he
but I
didn't.
could see him fighting up there, like his stature. I could see Devin Haney going up to 147. To be real talk.
So
and just certain people, I can see Charlo's moving up in weight, but I can say I can see Earl, but he doesn't want to. And
to me,
he rather be this low.
Any fight at 140, Earl. I'm just gonna talk on Earl Spence. I say this for Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. I'm speaking for both of them. Both of those fighters right now could beat everybody at 140. If all the fighters at 140 came up and got a tune-up fight, got acclimated to 147 and fought either Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence, everybody at 140 would get smashed coming up. If you go to 154, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence would smash everybody at that division. And then you go up to 160, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford would probably be more skilled than every fighter at that weight class, in my opinion, right now. But they might not be able to, it just depends on who you pick to say whether they will win that fight or not. But to me,
Andre can't. Yeah, I think Andre could beat both of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just feel like once you've been in over 10 years, you have to be careful of being stagnant. What makes Manny Pacquiao the great Manny Pacquiao? Because he went through 8 divisions. What makes Floyd great? Because he went through 5 divisions, and they were outstanding every time they went to a different division. So all the fighters, not just Earl, They got to think about that. They really do have to think about that when they talking about solidifying their legacy. You can't. He's what Earl is like 13 years, 14 years in the boxing game. Just like Terrence is gonna be closing in on being retired, so will Earl. And then it's about how you treat your body throughout the process. If you've been wrong to your body, you're gonna pay for that. You're not gonna last as long as you want, even if your last 5 or 6, 7, 8 years you've been doing clean and all that. Will pay for what you did in them early years. The body don't forget; they hold a grudge. So I look at stuff like I factor all that in, but it's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, just this my last thing, just to make my claim to fame that I think the 147 pound division is the king of boxing for, like I said, the past, the present, and the future of boxing right now. So so me saying that, my man just said Earl Spence or Crawford wouldn't be able to beat Andre, but pulling the Canelo, both of them could go up to 160 and fight the Charlo, or fight the whoever else got the other belt at 160, and then they can be like, I'm a 3 division, in Crawford's case, that'll be 5 or 6 doing that.
Yeah.
So
Crawford
that you don't necessarily have to take the toughest fight, and by that, and Andre's career has always been to where he's got the short end of the stick, so he's always been avoided. So,
shout out to Andre, he made millions though.
So again, to my point, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence are the 2 best fighters in the world.
Pound for pound.
Right now.
Because it's too many fighters in their range that they can beat.
Earl Spence won't go on my top, maybe 5 and lower. Like he'll be in my top 10 for sure, but he won't be less than 5. He just can't, because he's only been stagnated, in my opinion.
Can I say this, Miss T? How can the biggest fight in boxing involve the best fighter in the world versus the 10th or 11th or 12th fighter in the world, in your opinion? And
you guys are making a category of each division, and that's something new. Again, I don't have a heaven and hell to put nobody in, but for the longest time when they used to talk about pound for pound, it was just your whole career. Now people want to say, let's just talk about it just in this division, and it never used to be like that. I understand that I gotta roll with the times. That's what they do now. But when I think about boxing, all these years that I've watched it or heard about it, when they talk about pound for pound, it was always your whole entire career is part of a factor of how you judge. And it was like, the years, the different weight classes, this, that, and the other. Right now, Earl has been in 1 weight class. And he could go up, but he has to show that, like I said, it's your opinion. It's each person's opinion. So it's just my opinion. But
this is my understanding, Miss T, and I don't think the definition has really ever changed. Like the primary, like general public opinion of what pound for pound has always been. If 2 fighters fought hypothetically against each other at the same weight, it don't matter if it's at that fighter's weight. So you could be like Mike Tyson. If Mike Tyson and Earl Spence was able to fight at the same weight, who would win based on their skill set, based on the proven track record, opponents list? How many great fighters did they beat? Their resume. So therefore, you like a pound. That's why a heavyweight can be on the pound for pound, because a heavyweight will never fight at a 147 pound fighter, but in theory you can match them up skill wise. So that's why Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford are able to be on my pound for pound list, because number one, they have solid opponents in a solid division that they face that's been on pound for pound list.
I'm not mad, and just so you know, Big Fish, I'm never mad at what people. Like I said, I understand that whole list It's just your opinion. When I say your, I'm talking about each one of us individually. So we gonna see it. We gonna see it how we see it. We're gonna feel how we feel. I know that that's the biggest fight next. I don't care. I can't even think of a fight that's gonna be bigger than that. Everybody wants to see that. Even with people streaming, that fight gonna make money. And so, I want to see if, like I said, I don't like getting caught up in the minutia. I've always advocated that Earl Spence at PBC, just like they was like Bob didn't Terrence right, but PBC ain't treating Earl right neither, because those two fighters a long time ago should have been getting over $10 million a fight, guaranteed. And I don't count pay-per-view money because that's speculative. That's neither here or there. That could be, you can have a good pay-per-view and you can have a bad one. Can't guarantee that. I count guaranteed money. And guaranteed money, they shouldn't be paying Earl Spence $1.5 or $2 million a fight.
Mr. Mason, can you please tell Miss T how good that back end money is?
What back end money?
Thank you. Thank you.
What back end money?
Thank you.
Big fish.
It ain't no
Big
such
fish.
thing
Big fish.
as you
Big
get a
fish.
check in the mail that you be like, oh, I forgot this.
Where AB back end money at? He walking around this motherfucker broke as hell.
Hey, B, it's always
That's a whole nother story. We talking about EJ.
Hey,
Hold on.
Adrian Broner has visual proof. As my brother mosquito spray, we have visual evidence of Adrian Broner flushing hundreds of dollars down the toilet, literally.
Oh yeah.
So when you do stuff like that, you can't throw him in the boat, man, because that's a guy who ruined himself.
But just in general, when you talking about your own life, how many people talk about what they may or coulda, woulda, but everybody talk about that guarantee. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying for Spence, PBC should be guaranteeing him $10 million plus a fight, but they don't.
They real transparent. They real transparent with Anthony Joshua. My make fucking 50 million. He make 50 million that fight. You know what I mean?
My motto is you get what you're worth, Miss T. The fighter wouldn't sign if Earl Spence or whoever in the PBC felt like they was getting the F and they signed that dotted line. That's on them. But
Earl Spence is getting 1.5 guaranteed from the PBC. That's his last fight with Ugas.
Yeah, but I'm on record as saying is that how their deals are structured differently from Top Rank. Obviously, Top Rank do it in the reverse order. They get a higher guarantee, but I haven't seen the actual contract, so I can't speak on what I factually know what I'm talking about exactly about how much they actually get. But this is everybody just say the guarantee 1.5 like that's all he's getting. But he's getting more than something more than 1.5, and he has to be content with it.
He ain't getting 20 million. He ain't getting that.
Last I checked, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford both made $8 million gross.
That's what they gross. If in this Ugas fight he would have sold 500,000 pay-per-views, if he'd have sold that, he would have made 30 million. 15 million would have went to the networks, and then him and Ugas would have had to split 15 million. He didn't even make 500,000. He didn't even make 200,000.
Get the hell out of here.
Pay-per-view with the Ugas fight. He didn't.
I can't
you know Miss T hates.
I showed y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that was the guarantee. He got no win with them two.
You saying y'all? I didn't see it. You got to show me that to make me shut up. I'm a very cynical person, Miss T. So you got to show me.
I feel you, Big Fish. I kept it up for a minute, then I took it down.
Wilder did 225. I mean, Spence did 225,000, right? Last pay-per-view or something like that.
What?
I think he did like 225,000.
Man, stop playing, man.
How many pay-per-view? He barely made 225,000, I think.
You said 225,000?
Yeah, pay-per-views.
Oh, I thought you said 25,000.
Oh, okay. Do that times 74.
I don't know.
Man, did
I don't know.
it
Yeah,
do
that's
over
somewhere
$250,000?
that's
Hell nah.
somewhere around like 15 to 18 million. Somewhere around there.
He made 120 some thousand. I gotta find
Hey,
it.
who promotion was it?
Huh?
Oh, that was that promotion was Showtime, right? I think it was.
And with who else?
Well,
That's bullshit.
BBC.
Why they
Man,
came out with the numbers, man?
right?
They did show the numbers. Hold on.
Man Down Productions, right?
He did.
No,
Like,
that's
you know
just the
how y'all
banner,
say he
ATL.
made
Man Down Production, right?
I think it said Productions.
Man Down Productions. So they didn't announce that before the fight.
We got to call Al. That's the only way we're gonna get
Did they not announce that before the fight? Man Down Productions.
I didn't see that part. I just saw the. Did I even see the ring entrance? I was just glad to see the fight.
That is a good fight. Man Down Productions.
Here we go.
So you saying they was represented like that at the beginning of the show?
Hey, don't be posting that folks.
Yes.
That fake Monique contract.
I'm about to fucking look at my Showtime tonight, find out. I gotta
That shit is on the ring.
You hear me, Miss T?
Why wouldn't they announce it if it's on the ring?
I said don't be posting that fake
didn't
Monique contract.
Why wouldn't they announce it if it's on the ring?
Y'all see this?
What's this?
Yeah, why
What you got?
Oh damn, it's not okay. Shit. I don't know how did let me see. Stop screen. Stop it. I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna try to share the screen again. Because I got it up.
Nobody wanna see that shit.
Of course you don't.
Oh Lord, there you go. You be hating, Lady T.
What I'm talking about.
Of course he don't want to see it.
Goddamn Spence nut holder.
Ain't no Spence groupies over here.
Let me see. Okay, y'all see this. Then let me take down the banner. Let me get that out y'all way.
Yeah, get them nuts.
Y'all see that right there at the top. What more do I gotta say? Y'all see it? Y'all can read.
You gotta make the font bigger. You gotta make the font bigger.
I don't see that. I'm blind.
It just got a small letters. It's gotta be bigger letters. I can't.
Hold on, I'm gonna read it
Like
to you
the
guys.
font.
You can just Google. First of all, put in how many pay-per-view for Spence versus Lucas fight. Just ask Google that. 240 pay-per-view were sold for Saturday's tournament in Arlington, where Errol Spence Jr. won over Jordanis Ugas by TKO in the 10th round, unifying 3 welterweight championships belts. And the fight cost $74.99. So I don't know why this. I don't see.
So they did do 240,000.
Illiterate.
Nah.
240,000.
Yeah, that's about 18 million or so.
That ain't shit. That ain't shit. That's a decline though, Big Fish. He was at 350 with Mikey. He declined with Porter. He declined with Danny Garcia. He's been declining, and now he's even more declined for Jordanis Ugas. Now I'm not
Get
gonna
the
get
hell
in.
out of here, man.
240 was way more than what
Get the hell out of here,
It
man.
wasn't way more than Mikey. Mikey
What
was
Crawford
the
and
biggest
Porter
pay-per-view.
do?
That's what I said.
190.
What Crawford
190.
190.
190.
Not too far.
But guess what?
Nah,
hold on. They did 190. They did 190, and it cost you $100 to get the fight.
No, was it $100? I thought it was
I think
it was $69. Wasn't it?
No, it cost you.
No, it was 80. It was 80 something.
Because
Mr. Macy, you slick as hell, boy.
Hey,
it cost you $100 to get the fight.
Man,
It cost you $100 to get the fight because you had to buy it on the app.
I don't want to hear
Because,
yeah, and it was hard to get it on the app too because I had to do it twice. I thought I didn't pay for it. And I had to, it was bugging.
It cost you $100 to get that app. So you paid $100 for that goddamn fight.
74.
I was trying to.
It cost you $100 because you had to get the app.
Man, that shit wasn't no damn.
It cost you $100. By the time you subscribe to the app, all that shit is
subscribe to the app. They did try to make you subscribe to the app. I had to get my money back a week later. Yeah, you're right. They made you pay for it twice. So it was like
The way you made you pay for that shit.
That's why I got the app now. I went on ahead and bit the bullet. And it was it's not user friendly. I ain't crying about it, but I'm just telling you, when you
gonna
get
cry when Crawford get his ass knocked out.
It's not user friendly.
Man, they gonna be so sad when that boy.
You gonna cry when Crawford get his ass beat up.
They gonna swear. They gonna be swearing somebody cheated.
Y'all gonna have Spence looking like Willie Lump out that motherfucker after the fight.
When that nigga Crawford wave his hand and he take a knee like Kell Brook, y'all gonna be like, damn.
Jab.
Spence made 18 million. That means 9 million went to the network, and him and Ugas had to split.
I was gonna say that.
9 million.
You're right. Yep.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
So
do they?
Whatever the gate was,
they don't get none of the gate.
You know, they may get a percentage.
They don't get none of the gate. How you know that, man? How you know?
They gonna get some
assume they don't. I assume they don't because that's the promoter say.
They gonna get a percentage.
Say that then. Don't have me thinking that's true. So
all right, you're right, Joe. You're right.
For Big Fish, it was 100,000.
If it's not in the contract, they ain't getting it.
And
if it's not in the contract, they ain't getting none of it.
Hey, I'm just going on the assumption that they get a piece of every part of the.
They do.
They not Floyd. They not Floyd. Like you said, they not the total promotion. Like they not the promotion. They just the fighters. So I don't think they get none of the games.
I thought Earl Spence does have his own.
He gets some perks with it, but he ain't.
But he didn't promote the fight. He didn't promote the fight.
He didn't put.
What is promoting the fight, Mr. Golden? How you say he didn't promote?
I mean, like I said, just like Floyd did.
All he got to do is have the name on the
paperwork. Buy in the concession stands. Maybe that's what he did.
All
he
ain't
put up no money for the fight.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been
just have
big,
to be language in the contract to have man down promotions in there, and that's it. He promoting the fight just on that technicality, Mr. Golden. So he getting a piece. He getting a piece of everything. I would assume.
I'm getting a piece. I'm getting a piece of the Crawford fight. It's gonna be golden promotion. Goddamn it!
You gonna be crime promotions.
So y'all want to know approximately what Earl Spence won on the Ugas fight? He got about 6 million plus or minus 2 million.
That ain't bad.
That's what I'm saying. That what he got. It ain't bad. It's not bad. But Bud got 6 just for fighting Porter, guaranteed. Whatever his back money was, because Bud got a percentage too.
That's good. That's good for him.
So why one of y'all ATL talking about shit? He get way more money. That's what he get. It break down to that, yo.
Hey, Miss T, I want him to fight. That's all I'm ready for. I'm ready to collect my. I'm ready to collect my earnings, and like I said, I don't got nothing against Terrence Crawford. It's just his fan base that I can't stand.
But vice versa, Big Fish. Vice versa. We feel the
same way. I'm gonna tell you, Big Fish gonna do. I'm gonna tell you, Big Fish gonna do. He gonna bet some money on Earl, and he gonna bet some money on Crawford.
Shit, hell nah.
You know your ass gonna do that shit.
No.
That's what he gonna do.
No.
Oh man, double dipping.
If I was
that's not the correct way to hedge your bet, Mr. Golden. I know how to hedge your bet, but this ain't the time for hedging bets.
Hey, Big Fish, I'm gonna ask you a question. If Bud beat Earl, will you come out and don't change this time and give Bud his due?
I can't. He'll beat the first or second best fighter in the world, or top 3, top 4 best fighter in the world. So I have to. That's not fair, Miss T. Because
I heard you.
Ever since Terrence Sean Porter was not a quality opponent, Miss T.
That's not what you were saying.
No.
Yes, he would. Listen, a whole lot of y'all.
If it looked like a bull, it must be a bull. It looked like a bull to me. The way he was fighting.
But listen, everybody was saying Sean Porter was gonna beat that man.
I said
everybody said Sean. Listen,
I did, Mr. Golden. I prayed for victory, but I didn't get it.
Okay.
I mean, but y'all did say it, and You know, I don't look at you like an aerosexual. Matter of fact, you'll barely ever hear me say aerosexual. I don't disagree with the term. I just try to keep it above. Like I don't know. I just don't like to go there because you know. But if
I don't know where
somebody
that came from. It just came out of nowhere. Like
take me there.
I think Coach came with that day first, didn't it?
It just came.
Nah,
I thought E Thriller came up with it. I didn't know where it came from.
I don't know where it came from
I
either.
think Coach. I think they say Coach came out with an Earl Sexual first, and everybody had to pick up on it.
You talking about
Earl,
yeah. I don't know, but you know, I nothing against it because I totally can see why people say that. But you know, I try to just keep the buck because, like I said, this is a very controversial fight, and you know, it's a shame that even in today's time, I'm thinking in my head, he can't fight in Texas because Texas people will beat up on his family and probably be shooting dots and shit in the ring.
Miss T.
I mean, that's what they're gonna do.
Miss T, you can't be talking about my city like that.
I said the state. I ain't said the city, but
we're not gonna do it like that. We're not gonna do nothing.
You were Omaha too.
You right, Big Fish.
Miss
Crawford
gonna be all right.
It's not an absolute.
Will be all right.
It's not an absolute. All Texans won't do it, but enough of y'all would. I mean, how many videos I gotta see when y'all daring this dude to go up on the stage and you gonna put hands on? You think I think Texas play like that? They don't play like that.
I don't get that shit. I don't get that shit.
What that night of the fight?
Yeah, it was a fight. He was trying to go in the ring like
fighters
do. He was with all females.
You could literally hear the crowd saying bad shit to Terrence. I don't see how he dealt with that.
I dare you. That's why he went home and showed his guns. I can't even rep him on the guns. I'm like, he had to show the guns, but he felt like
he wasn't showing the guns. He wasn't showing the guns in response to that, Miss T. He just liked guns.
I think he was showing the guns in response, but like, look, nigga, it ain't that sweet.
He can't bring them to Dallas, and he can't bring them inside the stadium either. He gonna be all right, Miss T. The fight not gonna be
bro. Big Fish, y'all don't man of the group, and you got a lot of women with you. You can't respond and act like you normally would, and you not responding and acting like you normally would. Some people take it like, oh, you a punk bitch. He had all women with him. If they gonna fuck him up, what you think they gonna do to them women who were not in no damn sweatpants? They were in nice formal dresses.
Terrence Crawford
had to think about that shit.
Terrence Crawford showed that he was a very intelligent young man that night. He made the smart decision.
And
what's up, General Big Fish? General Big Fish, the ambassador of all of this shit. I like that.
I know, right? You right, General. With the Texas show.
So what I'm saying is, I know if somebody looking at him like he a punk for not going in that ring, they tripping. But
with the Texas, what was the message that Texas sent to people who are not familiar with Texas and not from Texas? What message did they send?
I be humble. What Charlo say? Be humble and be good. Don't come acting like you run this shit.
And Texas will beat your ass when they don't like.
Yeah, just don't act like you run
on some bias shit.
This a cool. Nah, for real though, this a cool ass place. The only time you go get messed with if you not supposed to be. Doing something you not supposed to do.
You can't wear no bud. Remember,
Cowboys fans is crazy.
Nah, you ain't gonna get
Cowboys fans is crazy.
Nah, man, it's plenty. Man, it's a dude across the street from me. I was just talking to my neighbor a couple of days ago. He a Terrence. He think Terrence Crawford go win, and he from here. There's a lot of Terrence Crawford fans down here. It's a lot of people.
Who else I put that on, Big Fish?
Huh?
Tank fights. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
I'm East Coast. Yeah. Tank fights. It's always some shit happening out, and it ain't Tank fault. It's just that shit follows him. Like they killed people, died after his fight in Atlanta.
Miss T, he Thriller be walking around this bitch with a fucking Terrence Crawford shirt on. So Terrence Crawford good out here. He just couldn't get in the ring.
Terrence, don't trust that shit.
One is night, huh?
Your family is not gonna make it to the locker room.
Ain't no dog gonna stand in front of a truck and let itself get ran over. So that's the way I look at it. It's gonna be a good ass fight.
Exactly.
Yeah, they fighting in Vegas anyway, so it don't
Yeah.
matter about
Yeah.
that.
And that's both of their picks, right? Big Fish. Then both of them agree that Vegas is cool.
Man, we need to give New York equal opportunity. Y'all see that bullshit they were doing in the stands? Y'all didn't see that shit. We
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, New York, wow,
Vegas
yo.
is better because you gotta fly out there. You don't know what time them Vegas police on. You fuck around, be trapped out that bitch.
Yo,
So
something always happen
yeah,
after a fight
you
on
know,
the East Coast.
yeah, shit
All
can
the
pop
time,
off
yo.
on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers get murdered. See, I'm talking
It's
about
crazy.
Texas and the East Coast
I'm a brewed up.
evenly.
Yeah, Vegas is my favorite, absolute hands down city to go to.
Yeah. Fighting capital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Major fights happen in Vegas.
Lady T, ATL, Ron, Big Fish. Man, I'm gone, man. I'm over here about to go to
I gotta
sleep.
shut it down too.
I got to get up early, right back at it in the morning, man. They don't want me out there.
Me too.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Peace,
Hey, Big
peace,
Fish.
Mr. Golden. Peace, Mr.
Hey, Big
Golden.
Fish. I see you tomorrow night on B Mike. B Mike come on tomorrow night, ain't it?
I'm not for sure, but I hope so, but I'm not for sure.
I'll be
Yeah.
Then we get
All right,
Mr.
then.
Couple.
Hey, everybody, God bless y'all, man. Lady T, I love you, baby.
Love
And I'll see y'all fella later.
All
Thank
right.
y'all for
All right,
coming in. I think everybody closed out unless anybody wants something extra to say.
Nah, just shout out to you,
good.
Miss T. Shout out to my partner, B Mac, Mac Mob, E Thriller, Black Picasso. And I appreciate you letting me on your panel tonight, talk to you.
Most definitely, anytime. You're
All
more
right.
than welcome over here. ATL, anything you got to say, bro? That's my bro right there.
Hey man, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We be on this bitch, just spend some real shit. I don't want nobody getting their feelings ever. I love all my motherfucking people, all my motherfucking African Americans, you know, dark melanated skin people. I fuck with everybody, man. And at the end of the day, I love all y'all.
I appreciate you. Me too.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for
appreciate you, bro.
joining me.
Love you too,
Thank
man.
y'all
Thanks
for
for having
listening.
us on.
Oh, Ron, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No, I said thanks for having us on.
Yeah, most definitely. You guys are more than welcome. Stop reckless eyeballing and hit the damn like button. Share and you
Exactly.
watch it in replay. Leave a comment. But if you already subscribed, I got you locked in. You know, thank y'all for joining me and everything. Well, I respect everybody's perspective, and hopefully you respect mine. But I'm a stubborn bitch. I don't know how y'all like. Y'all might be stubborn niggas out there.
Oh
I'm a
yeah,
stubborn bitch. But I
Gemini
am
season. If
organized.
any Geminis out there, it's Gemini season in this
Yes, it
bitch.
is.
Yeah,
Yes,
June
it is.
12th, June 12th in the house.
Oh,
June 13th in this
look at
bitch.
you. Look at y'all.
Yeah.
Gemini season.
I'm after y'all. I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. I'm after
Yeah.
y'all.
What day,
shit.
Ron? What day, Ron?
Yeah. July the 15th. Born
That
in the
was
middle of
up.
summer.
My daughter's
Right.
Yep.
the ninth. See,
That's
we
That's what's
got some
up.
air
June
signs in
13th.
here.
June
When me and
13th.
Big Fish, I knew you was cool in
Pink.
ATL because we air signs.
Yeah, that's funny. When your
Exactly.
birthday,
Air
Miss T?
signs. I'm a Libra.
When your birthday?
October 11th.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
my
my
daughter's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, my nephew, E Thriller, son, his birthday
And my
October
nephew,
15th.
my brother's birthday.
Okay.
My brother's son's
Okay.
birthday is 11th, and my daughter's birthday is 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's
used to
what's
go with
up.
a guy. He had a daughter. His daughter's birthday is October 11th.
My
Yeah.
daughter and my nephew. Me and
Yeah,
my
my daughter not that day, but she a Libra too.
brother.
So, yeah.
Libras
Birthday the
too.
same day.
Yep.
Terrence Crawford a Libra, Deontay a Libra. That's why I be telling y'all it's Deontay country over here.
And she can fight too. That's not them Libras can fucking fight. My daughter was
Yeah.
whoop my ass one day. She can fight.
But I'm gonna tell you you know what it is, Ron? Libras take a lot of shit and they turn the other cheek. They're very passive. But when they snap, I don't even know who I am. I hate to snap. Because I don't even know who I am. I don't even know where I am. Like you be in a whole I can't explain it. You're not even cognitive of the shit that you saying to do. People always say that I'm much more funnier when I'm upset and I snap. And then
Very
I don't
positive
stop
people.
until I see
Libras.
blood. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
y'all very positive though. It
Yeah,
take a
we
lot
very
to get y'all
positive
that
people.
way. Yeah,
We try to
my
be.
daughter very positive. Yeah.
Yeah, we always try to be like, yeah, but it come off indecisive, but we like to see both perspectives.
No
But
doubt.
that's us. But thank y'all for coming in, and hopefully see you tomorrow or whatever. We had a long show today, but that's all good. Remember, when you know better, you do better. The big fight coming up this weekend. I'm gonna be calling it. Be all up in my element. Sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm cool. But I know like this, when Earl and Bud get together, nigga, big
Yeah.
fish, I got to take my blood pressure early. I can't fucking
Yeah, I see. You ain't sure. See, I don't need.
Hey,
I ain't gonna need nothing. I'm gonna be sitting back with my feet crossed, just waiting to celebrate.
nigga, I be in
Be
here
chilling.
sweating. I swear to
Yeah,
God, I could lose 5
I'm gonna
pounds
just be chilling in the
watching.
cockpit watching the magic go down.
yeah. I'm
Waiting
gonna
for the
have me a
magic going down.
Cohiba Blue.
I mean, I'm gonna be cheating on the diet and everything. I'm eating a
I
hoagie.
heard that.
But yeah, when y'all know better, you do better.
Yeah.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
sure.
God bless.
Bud Lights and Cohibas.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.